Hi, guys. Happy wonderful Wednesday. Hi, Bishop, Linda, Gaga, Linda, Erica, Darla. Good morning, everybody. How's it looking here? Is it bright enough? Does it look okay? Light enough? Bright enough? Color enough? I try to fix it all before I come in. So, Kathy's World, Bethany, Mitts. So yeah, I thought we would color. Let's see. Let me move this out just a little. That looks pretty good. Using let me get my voice going. The markers and pencils that Zandra sent me. So yeah, we're gonna test these out. Let's see. Teresa, Mrs. Gigi, Gail, Darla. I'm sure I'm missing people. So good morning, everybody coming in. So yeah, hope does it look? Is it too dark, guys, or is it okay? Let's see. Your coloring book is in the post. Good. After your coloring book is thank you, Gaga. I thought to think for a minute. I'm thinking post like in the comment post. Oh, thank you so much. I'm not looking. I am not looking at any of the new Kirby book. Gaga sending me the new Kirby book. I am not looking at flips or anything like that. I'm waiting. I want to be surprised. I have seen a couple pictures because you just see them, but I'm not going to look for them. Hi, Kenny. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Julio, Pamela, CB's coloring. Hi, Pacola. Good to see you. Let's see. I was looking for those on Amazon now to see how they work first. Oh, the colors? Yeah. So, yeah, we'll see. It wants to change. Let's see if it's going to stay. There we go. I have the auto light turned off, but, who knows? Let's see. Michael's had the colored pencils. And I haven't been to Michael's in a while. My Michael's has not, I don't think they've got anything new for, I mean, other than the Christmas stuff that they put out and put away, they might have maybe a couple of new planner stuff. My Michael's. Now I can't speak for all Michael's. My Michael's gets nothing new. So I even asked the girl if it was one of the ones closing down, but she said no. But yeah. My Hobby Lobby is closer, so I usually go to Hobby Lobby. I check that first. So, the book is amazing. The new Kirby book is amazing, Kenny. Oh, I'm looking forward to it. Hi, Jill Zany, crazy unique style. Hi, She Spins Juanita. Hi, Kalura. Happy hump day to you too. I know I'm probably missing people coming. I need to clean my glasses. I wiped them down on my shirt, but you're not supposed to do that. So let's see. Dollar Tree is now carrying like metal dies, Pacola, like that you use in your, what do you call it, machine? I don't have it. Well, I do have a Dollar Tree sort of close, but it's not that close, so I don't get to Dollar Tree. Hi, Barb, Chicken Pot Pie Society. Who else am I missing? Oh yeah, I did, Bishop. Yeah, I like y'all are doing a lot of different things. You're doing this Janet's what do you call it? Oh, what's the name of her? What's she calling her challenge? There's a lot of different challenges going on. They're all running through my head. So, yeah, Kitty's lurking. Let's see. Scavenger hunt. Thank you, Bishop. Scavenger hunt. I tell you, when you got a lot of stuff going on up there, you have to kind of mentally organize it and compartmentalize. You got to compartmentalize. so it doesn't, yeah, especially when you're trying to talk to a bunch of people about so many different topics at once. Yeah. So let's see. Yeah, I don't go to my Dollar Tree or Dollar General or those dollar stores. I just don't get to them. I guess because they're just not that close or convenient. Okay, Kenny, lurk away, lurk away. Yeah, thanks, Bacola. uh, so I haven't used these coloring wild 1, 2, and 3s in a while, and I don't even have any pictures to show you from them because every time I've colored in these, I've given them away. So I don't have any. I don't have any color pages in any of these. I don't think there's any in any of them that I've given them all away. So, and it's been a while since I've even colored in these. So I did pull some of the pages and I want to test the different skin tones because that's what these are. These are the Colors of the World pencils. I actually have the crayons too, but I'm not going to use those. I'm just going to test the markers and the pencils. And so I thought these girls, there was all different types of skin tone girls in these, and there's such a variety, and they're just faces, faces and hair pretty much. So I thought these would be good to test these in. So that's what we're going to do today. So I don't know. I don't know what she gets in her art supplies. Colora. Hi Brenda, Linda. Who else? Jerry. So anybody else I miss? So welcome to Coffee and Art in the Morning. I'm Dee Dee, as you can see right there. And I stream every Monday and Wednesday, 9 a.m. Eastern, but I usually come on about 8:30 so I can chat and say good morning to everybody before we get started. And I have some show and tell. I do have a couple more art cards that came in yesterday. Morning! Morning, some big jerk. Morning. Yeah, Rebecca, I've had these for quite a while, but but like I said, all the sample pages, I think I've given all of there. I don't think there's any in there in any of these. Every time I color in these, I give them away, so I don't have any samples to show you. But we're going to work on these girls today. I have I think I have 4 art cards, 2 collage packs. I did get another order in from Amour Fabrique from Selena, and I got some Happy Mail from Orla. And I got some Happy Mail. I got Happy Mail from Orla, and this came in a separate package, but I don't know who sent this. Does anybody want to fess up to sending me the Post-its? You'd be surprised how fast I go through these. I go through the Post-it notes, people. At first, I thought it was Sharon L because she's always the one sending me Post-it notes, but I don't know. There's no gift note in this. So whoever sent these to me, if they want to fess up, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. So I got that. If I see Orla, I'll thank her too. She sent me a gift card for my birthday. Hi, Masiki. I'm probably not saying that. Is it Masiki? Welcome. Let's see, Rebecca. I'm usually a lurking fan. I was just looking on the interwebs. If these were in stock around me, and boom, here you are playing with them. These books, Rebecca? Yeah. So, hi, Christine. Masiki. Okay, it's like Miss Siki. Diane. Your art cards are on the way. Okay, Diane. Yeah, you have till the 24th. You still got a couple weeks, so close to. So that you should have time. Okay, Masiki. Let's see, Rebecca B. Welcome. I try to say hi to people coming in, especially if you're new. I hope everybody makes you feel welcome. And yeah. Trying to get the light back there. There we go. Hi, Scrap Girl. Let's see. I just ordered the markers. I've used the pencils. Well, I have Crayola color pencils, but I did not have this set. So we're going to use both. I want to use markers and also the pencils. And I'm not sure if I want to water them down and use them like as watercolor, which if I do that, I should get my tray ready. Hang on. Okay, let's see. Get my, what do you call it, tray, my porcelain tray here. So I should try to clean it off a little. Let me get some baby wipes. And maybe I couldn't find a full watercolor brush the other day. I might have to go fill one up. Let's see here. You know, guys, I'm not at the computer. That one looks pretty good. Let me try to find a couple different ones that have water in them. Let me go fill these up real quick, guys. Alrighty. Got a couple water brushes. Let me clean out my tray here. Well, I can't wait to see what I do with them either, Erica. So I'm just going to clean this out. So I try to only use water mediums in this tray so that it's cleanable and you know, white like this. So yeah, and then I got a couple of water brushes. Let's see. Hi, Trisha. Who else am I missing? Cassandra. So yeah, so we're going to do that. So, and then I've been working on some of my little prayer pouches. I took this one apart because I want to put the, what do you call it? The black cording on this one. So I'm going to do that. This one is just in progress. They're all in progress. And most of these, I got all three of these are spoken for by people. Well, that, yeah, they're already going to somebody specific. So there's this one. And if you notice, I leave it stitched. I mean, because I use this running stitch fabric from these fabrics are all from Amore Fabrique from Selena. And so they have stitching already in them. So I purposefully don't do them too neat. I leave the stitching, you know, I like contrasting stitching, and I leave it so that it's not perfect. Hi, Donna. How you doing down there in Trinidad? Good to see you. So this is one of their little prayer pouches, and I put some beads on some of them, and you can move them. The beads are movable. You can put them wherever you want. So this one, and I sewed the little flower on there and the butterfly. Then I got this one. And if I don't know if she's, I haven't seen her. So, but anyway, this is for a specific person. And again, I leave it really, you know, handmade looking. I'm not a sewer anyway. I don't even own a sewing machine because I don't sew. But I do, you know, I like this little hand stitched stuff that looks very, just very handmade. I like it that way on purpose. So this cardinal, this was by request from somebody that wanted a cardinal. So there's some little jewels. And so here's the back of this one. So, and again, it's got the beads on it. And I sew in, this is elastic cording. It's stretchy. So, yeah. And I add a couple beads. Don't forget to add the beads before you sew in. before you sew in the before you put the put the beads on before you sew it in, because once you sew it in you can't put the beads on, obviously. So there's that one with the cardinal. I really like the colors, and then it's got some of this little tassel stuff, and I added the little red tie around there just to kind of tie it together. So there's that one, and then this one I put two of Boo's handmade beads, paper beads on. I just like the colors of that one. And this one has a little hummingbird on it. And they're just little charms or pins. Charms or pins. Inspired me to do my second collage after the art cards, but I don't think I'm ready to give my well, it takes, I've done hundreds, Trisha. Hundreds. You don't just, you got does take practice. So anyway, and I sewed these little flowers, these little rosettes on there. And then here's the back of this one. Again, I sewed on those little rosettes, and they all have pockets. They all have pockets. And that's a little white thread on there. I don't know what that's. I need to cut that off. I don't know what that little white thread is there. Cut that little white thread off. There we go. So there's that one. I really like the color, and I like the little hummingbird just kind of flicking around there. So, oh, thank you. Thank you, Bonnie. How you doing? So I bought a lot of the little charms that I buy. I try to buy them only on sale when they're 50% off. Let me give you my little, I cleaned out, if y'all remember, I've shown this before, my Mary Engelbright box. And I used to keep, I still have some Julie stuff in here, but I would keep certain jewels, like Julie, not Julie, but not like Topaz Julie or Julio, but jewels stuff and charms in that. And so I cleaned it out, and I am putting all the stuff in here that I'm using for my prayer pouches. So wait for it. Wait for it. That ain't terrible. Hi, Jane. Candace. Said hi to Teresa. Lynette. Said hi to Kathy's World, Kalora. I'm sure I'm missing people coming in. Guys, the chat moves really quick. I look away and it's a whole nother line of chat as soon as I come back to looking at it. So, yeah. All right. Wait for it. Ready? I'm bad, aren't I? So here is these are the charms that I have here. And I buy them at 50% off. And then I have this is the tray I got from Sister Woman in her vintage kit. And then here's some more littler things that I have down here, and beads, and, beads like, trim like this and trim like this. I have little beads hanging off. So I have all different kinds of little beads and charms and things. And so, yeah, these are charms and things that I bought at, oh, thanks, Nancy, Bling Alert. Yes, Christine, Bling Alert. Where'd she go? There she is. Bling Alert. Morning, Marie. So I'll show you a few of them here. This one is the same one that I have on mine. I'll show you the one. This is the one I made that I kept for myself. This one here. So they had another one of those butterflies, so I picked that up. And again, I buy them all when they're on 50% off. So there's this one. We'll just look at some, listen, ASMR moment. Okay, so this one has a little what do you call it? A little, to like for a necklace. I took that off, and when I made this one, this is the same thing. I took off the little hanger and sewed on the butterfly. I just I just stitched it on. And now again, you got to stitch this stuff before you make the pouch when they're separate pieces. When they're separate pieces is when you want to sew on this or sew on this. Then you sew everything together at the end. Don't try to make the pouch and then go back and sew things on, because then you're going to sew the pouch shut, right? You don't want to sew the pouch shut. Okay, so there's that one. This one, and I already sent off Sister Woman's the little camper one. I did post a picture of it, I think. And so Jonna, I made her want the camper, the little tiny camper. Let me look over here on my photos. Did I keep a picture? Yeah. Okay. So this is the one I sent Jonna with that camper right there. It's got this little camper charm because that looks like her actual camper. So that one looked like her real camper. So that one went to her, but this one was cute too. This one looked like a gypsy wagon, you know? Isn't that cute? I love them. So, and I just got different things. Here's like a little astronaut head, alien head thing. I love this. I might have to make me one with this. So yeah, I got the little astronaut head. And then just look at this one. Look at this one. It's a little, this would have to hang off the bottom of something because it would be too big to have on there. It needs to hang off the bottom, right? But I just liked it. It was so cute. Yes, it would be fun to look for these at yard sales. Right now, we don't have any yard sales, Erica. And even in the spring, there were very few yard sales or flea market. We do have a flea market. I haven't been to my flea market lately, but yeah. I should go, but I don't remember ever seeing any kind of this kind of stuff at the flea market that is by our house. But anyway, so I thought that was cute. And they're, you know, like I said, you can get them for a couple dollars when you get them for 50% off. And again, this little one here. But you have to imagine them, like here, I got my next stack here of fabrics. You have to imagine them on, you know, on something. Like, I don't know which one here. Maybe this one. You know, you have to imagine them on the little pouches. You see what I mean? See what I mean, Vern? And, oh, I don't mind touching things. I just wash my hands a lot, Lynette. I don't, yeah. Let's see. Then here's a little compass rose. Let's turn it up the right way. A little compass rose. And here's a little mushroom. This is a pin. This one's a pin, a little brooch. And these I got, Marie, I got these at Hobby Lobby. You know, they have different brands like Fairy Treasure, and I don't remember all the brands, but they have probably 10 different brands of jewelry in the jewelry section. And it's like every other week, one of those brands will be 50% off. So I wait till that brand goes on sale for 50% off. Hi, Sealy. And then I get them. This one's kind of thick too, but I really like this little brooch. But again, you know, if you have grandma's jewelry, old jewelry, or you go to flea markets or things like that, you know, this kind of thing. But this is another pin. And so I just think these will look so pretty on, let me find one here. I like this one maybe. To make the little prayer pouches out of. And again, all this fabric is from Selena's shop, Amour Fabrique. I think I'm saying that right. So yeah, these were like some of them were earrings, like for you. They're made for you to make earrings out of. Of course, these I have watches and I don't think these were. I think these were sold individually. So yeah, to make these little prayer pouches with. And then I made Zandra I showed y'all. Let's see, where's my phone again? Let's see if I can find the one I sent Zandra. Zandra already got hers, and she had the mermaid on it. Let's see, how far back was that? Wasn't too far back. Here we go. Here's the one I sent to Zandra with the mermaid, the little mermaid charm right there. And then some of that beaded ribbon hanging off the bottom. So that one was sent to Zandra. Thanks, Donna. And let's see. This one, I like this one too. I like all of them, but you know, you just have to kind of imagine what they'd look like on hanging on the prayer pouch. Oh, thank you, Christine, for the super sticker. Let me write you down. Thank you so much. I have, you know, I'm going to make prints for the first week of March. So everybody that super chatted me in February will get one of those. Thank you so much, Christine, for supporting the channel. Thank you for the super sticker. Wrote you down. I think I have your address. Send me your address. I might have your address, Christine, but it's always best if y'all email your address if you're not sure I have it, or especially if you move. Let me see. No, let's see. That's wrong. Let's get back that up. Hang on. There we go. There's my address. You like the vintage look? Yeah. And I like it that it's, I know, Kenny, they're just fun. And, you know, you can get these little tassels. I have a bunch of those in here. And then I got these mermaid tails. I'd already sent Zandra hers. Otherwise, I would have added a mermaid tail. Look at these little iridescent. This came, I think, 2 on a card. Little iridescent mermaid. She might need one of these for a necklace. I don't know. Here's a little like fairy with wings, and it's got the little, you know, so you can sew it on. If they're a pin, I don't sew it, but if it's just a little necklace or a little, you know, made to be earrings at some point, because you know they sell this stuff for you to make jewelry with, right? They want you to make jewelry with it, so they have all the, you know, the accoutrements to make it, you know. But these little, and again, these would be pretty hanging. Let me find something with red in it. Well, any of them, but you know, you can hang it off the bottom, you know, or you can hang it on there like this. So anyway, I'm just making them as prayer pouches, and I do write a little prayer when I send them out. So, but you could use them for affirmation, a word of the year, whatever you want. Oh, here's another one of the mermaid ones that like was on Zandra's. It came 2 on a card, I think. So there's the little mermaid. Hi, Joan. Let's see what else. It's a little unicorn. It's got purple, kind of an iridescent purple with gold. It looks like it's like one of those, you know, enamel inlay kind. Then I got a couple of little things like here's a little bird house. I have a bigger bird house in here somewhere. And see, just different things like this. Hi, Janet. How you doing? I'm just showing off some of the little jewels that I got at Hobby Lobby when they were 50% off. These are real pretty. They're purple. And again, I can take these apart and have them hanging like off the bottom. You know, I could have 1, 2, 3, you know, like have them hanging off the bottom here. So let's see what else. Oh, and I got a bee. There's a bee, a silver bee. So again, you want to get these when they're 50% off. So yeah, let's have another ASMR moment. This is one of my favorites, so I'm going to have to do something with this, even if I just make it a necklace for myself. I love this little guy. Isn't that cute? I think the families are all texting each other again. I'm going to take my phone out of here. I'm afraid. So yeah. So I am, I was happy to find these when they're 50% off. And I think my people are showing Hobby Lobby hauls. I think my Hobby Lobby starts their clearance today, so I might run up there after lunch just to see what's on clearance. So again, look, Jan, I cleaned out my Mary Englebright box to put my jewels in. So again, these are the ones that I still want to add a couple things, but you know uh, they're in the pretty much made. I have these little rosettes and the trim, but the fabrics are all from Selena's shop. Here's a little cardinal. So, and they're all pouches, right? They're all little pouches, and again, you can use them for prayer pouches, affirmations, word of the year, you know, a positive thought. You can just do with whatever. Oh, and then this one's mine that I made. This was one of the first ones I made. So, okay, so there's that. So let me move this off of here. I'm trying to keep everything in some kind of semblance of order. This has to go over here. I'm going to take a picture of it. All right. So let me show you the new fabrics at an order that I got from Selena. I already started cutting into them. I started cutting into some of them already, but to make some of the more of the prayer pouches. So some have been cut into, and but I'll show you what I got. I got 2 orders of this. I got another order of the little squares, and I got a bag of sari silk. I like using these on paper clips. Let me show you here. Let me do it. I like using the sari silk ribbon for rag flags on my like a paper clip here. Let me get a contrasting color here. So you just do a little slip knot, and you can cut them neater and everything. But I just slip them through the top of the paper clip and open up the little loop and just stick the little tails through the loop and pull them. And you got a little slip knot and you got a little rag flag. Aren't they cute? This is what I like sari ribbon for. And then you can use them for bookmarks, your journaling, your art journals, your Bible journaling, whatever. And then you can just, you know, you can trim them up a little neater. You can put a little angle on them. So they just look pretty in whatever journal, you know, whatever journal you have. Oh, I got poked myself with a pen earlier this morning. Hi, Mama 4. Anybody else I miss? So yeah, they're real easy to make. So if you just like pretty fabrics and you don't know what to do with any, get you a bag of sari silk from Selena and make you some rag flags. That's what I call them. They're just paper clips with ribbon. And yeah, so I got a bag of that. Let me just kind of show you some of these. And there's just such a variety. I love her shop. I love her selection. I also ordered some of her deal of the day trims. So let me just show you some. And it looks like there's like a yard of each. I'm not sure. Maybe a half yard. I don't know. It looks kind of like maybe a yard. Let's see. 1, 2, maybe 2 yards. Maybe 2 yards of each color. Aren't they beautiful though, guys? The colors and everything. But they just make such pretty, paperclip toppers. Hi, Mom and Son. Anybody else I missed? So I love all these silky pieces for paper clips. I'm just kind of going through them kind of quickly. I think you can see them. There's so much too. I mean, I think there's a lot for the money. So that's just I think she gives you good deals. So I'll see if she comes in today. Hi, Val. It's a blue one. And, oops, sorry, guys. Bumped the camera. So there's those. All of them came in bags. I just took them out. I'm leaving that in the bag because they'll get away from you, right? But all these different sets came, this, they all came in their own bags. She also sent me another pen. She always sends you something as a little thank you. I think I have a purple one, a blue one, a teal one. She sends me little pens. So I love those gel pens. Yeah, they're sari silk ribbons, right? All right, so let me show you the newest squares that I got here. They're all so unique. And that's what I love about them, like to make the little prayer pouches with. And they're not perfect. They're not cut perfectly square. And they all have, oh, look at that. They all have different, different, little bit different shapes and different areas off of a fabric. And so you can just, turn them any which way you think you'd like it. Like you could go this way, it can go this way when you're making the little prayer pouches. Hi, Sylvie. You could even do one like this shape. You could do one like this. You could have the ribbons coming up here from this side. I mean the what do you call it? The cording. You could have the cording coming up that way. There's just so much you could do with it. You just, it's kind of like when you do collage. You turn everything all different ways. Because when you turn everything different ways in collage, you're going to find something else. So I wanted to show you these before I put them in my other batch of squares. And again, I started taking this. These all come in nice little bows like this. But I've been pulling them out and using some. So, and Boo, I gave her a stack of these. And she started piecing them all together and making a vest out of them. So, and they're all different. Some are long, some are square, some are, just different pieces of this. And she's piecing them together. So I'm going to have to give her some more of these so she can continue to piece together her vest she's making. So I left it all together. It all comes on a piece of, just some cardboard. And so that you could see how they came. So I'm going to go ahead and flip through these real quick. And again, there's front and backs that you can use either side, depending on what color, of the main frame, the main front pieces. And these are what I use on the back. These are what I use on the backs. I just cut them down and use those on the backs to make the pockets. So, I want you to see the fronts and the backs. They're just all so pretty. And each one is unique. There's just so many unique patterns. That's one. Anybody I missed? Good morning. No spamming, please, or whatever it is you're doing there. The mods will just kick you. So, yeah. Look at this one. Love that. And you can also use them, use them in your art journals. You don't have to make, the little pouches. You can make all kinds of things with them. but I just wanted to show them to you so you could get an idea how beautiful they are. Look at that. I almost want to make a print of this, a copy of this one for a piece of paper. Could do that. Okay, so that's that bundle. Let me open this bundle again. I've been using them. So let me get rid of the cardboard on the back. I kept them together until I could show you guys. Okay, so let's flip through these. It would make a beautiful postage stamp quilt. Yeah, I don't quilt. I barely sew. But if you're a sewer, I can see how all this would be really awesome for you. I make these little prayer pouches. I used to cross stitch some when I worked at the cross stitch company designing cross stitch books, but I really don't sew, but making the little prayer pouches is just enough sewing for me. Just enough sewing. Hi, G. I know. Aren't they beautiful, Teresa? Let's see. And like I said, Boo's piecing them together because I got her a sewing machine for Christmas, a nice one, so that she could do her sewing and altering. And she takes clothes like from thrift stores and stuff and repurposes them, remakes them. And so anyway, I gave her a stack of these and she cut them all up and is making a vest out of them. It's really cute. It's like a little boho vest. So look at that one. So yeah, so that's that stack and the squares that I ordered and the bag of sari silk. And then I got some more coming. I have some more coming. Some the trim. I got her deal of the day trim. So yeah. All right. Then let's see what's next. So I did get, again, we're going to do this today. We're going to color in these wild 1, 2, and 3. And I did pull some pages out. I don't have any pages that I don't think I have any pages that I have not, but I do want a piece of this paper in the back. I want one of these papers because I want to do a test. Oh, that's a different paper. So, but anyway, they're just little faces, and I love doing them, but the ones I've done, I've given them all away. So I don't think I have any that are colored to start with to show you some finished ones. So that one is Color Wild 2. This one is just Color Wild, the first one. Get Boo started with YouTube. She doesn't really have time, Pacola, to do YouTube. She makes this stuff. And then she puts it, there's a site that she puts it on. I forget the name of it now. I have to write it down. She told me, and she doesn't do it tons though, because it's her senior year in high school and she goes to college half a day. So she goes to high school half day, college half a day. And the homework, she just took her calculus test yesterday. And I think her plan has always been to be a doctor. So, she's a busy girl is what I'm saying. She doesn't really have time to run a YouTube channel. I mean, if she came on here and I'd show her, and I'd show her stuff or something like that, that would be like a one-day thing or something. She may have time for something like that, but she doesn't have time. It takes time to run a YouTube channel to make it worth your while, Show my Insta. I don't know what you mean, Zeely. Show my Insta? My Instagram? Do I have these in Instagram? The ones I colored? It'd be a couple years ago, probably, if that's what you're talking about. That's what you mean, Zeely. I might have them on Instagram. I think that's what you mean. Okay, yeah, that's what she means. I'll have to see if they're in there. I'm just kind of flipping here. It's not wanting to flip. There we go. I think there's 2 of each in here. 2 of each design. Let me show this book and then I'll look on Instagram, Zeely. I do have them on there. Okay, thanks, Zeely. And then this is Color Wild 3. And again, let me flip them through. Whoops. See, like this one, I pulled this one. So there's like 2 of each. And I just pulled, oh, I didn't see her. I like her too. Because I want to try to do some different skin tones with all the colors of the world, markers and pencils. We'll see how far we get, you know. Hi, Molly. And they're perforated, so you can just, you know, just tear them out. So that was Color Wild 3. Let me look. Where's my phone? Trying to keep it off my, let's see here. I don't know how far back they went. Let's see. Instagram. There's a while back. I know it has to be at least, let me see. I think there's, this one was from, I think they might have all been from Melody. I think Melody sent them all to me at different times. So it would have probably been, let me scroll back. It's not wanting to scroll real fast. Let me read chat while I'm using my thumb to scroll back. Because it's going to probably be 2 years ago, maybe. I'm just going to keep scrolling. All right, there's 2 years ago. It's easier to look through Instagram than my photos. I think I'm at 5,999 pictures on my phone. And this is my newer phone. So I transferred a lot of them over, but I have like, I think 5,999. Oh, here's a good, I really love this girl here. I really like the way her skin turned out on this one. And the feathers. She turned out really nice. And her hair, everything turned out really nice on her. And then the wolf, that's the other page. She's facing a wolf. It's a double page spread. Okay, let me keep going. Oh my goodness. I'm scrolling still. Okay, I think I'm back to 2 years now, maybe a little further. They should stand out because they're just the heads, you know, there's not a bunch of detail. They're just the faces. So it should be pretty easy to spot them as I'm scrolling here. I'm still scrolling. Hang on, guys. But yeah, I colored them and then I gave them away after I colored them. So hang on. I hope they transferred over to this because they were on my I would have done them on my last phone. I wouldn't have done them since I got this phone. So hopefully I transferred those. I didn't transfer everything because like I said, I got 5,900. Nope, I don't see them. I don't see them, Zeely. I could have just easily passed them up, though. No lie. I could have just easily passed them by, but I'm not seeing them on this phone. So, okay. Well, I don't want to spend more time looking for them, so we're going to do some new ones today. So these are the ones that I've picked. Let me stack them. Piece of fabric. And again, I got... I'm not going to keep the box. These markers will go in up here. They're going to go up here with my super tips and my other markers and pens. So they'll go up there. So let me get my camera straight again. So I will not be keeping the box, but I wanted you to see it because, and that's not even all the colors, I don't think. It's 24, unless they give you 2 of each. I don't think they do. I think they're all, I think G said they were all different. Very light gold. Yeah, they're different colors. So I just give you some right there. Oh, here's probably the rest of them. Yeah, there's the rest of them. But I will write them down. So there's that. Same thing for the pencils. The pencils are coming out of the box. There's all the different ones. And the names are on these. I don't know that Crayola has the names of like the other super tips. I don't remember them having the names on them. These are a special one, so maybe they do. But let's see, the regular super tips, do they have the names on them? I don't think they did. These are the washable ones. Yeah, it just says green. So anyway, maybe they do. So I got the pencils and the markers. So what we're going to first do is we're going to swatch them. So I want to try to match up the pencils with the markers. So, and swatch them. So I need to have something to swatch. But first, let me show you the Happy Mail art cards before we get started. And then I'll show you, these are the cards. Now, obviously, I'm not going to finish all of these. I think I picked 6 or 8 of them. I'm obviously not going to finish all these today, but I wanted to do different skin tones with each girl. The edge of the box have the colors and names. Cut them off. Well, I'm just going to write them out because I'm going to swatch them. So while I'm swatching them, I might as well just write the name because they're on there, right? Same thing for the pencils. I might as well might as well write the name down while I'm swatching. So these are the ones that I got that I figured we could try some different skin tone colors on. So I just tried to pick a variety. So even if I don't finish it, we'll at least get it started, right? All right, so that's that. And I got my water brush and I cleaned off my porcelain tray because that way I can do like watercolor where you wash it down there and then you can pick it up with your water brush. And let me just do it here. And then you can blend a lot easier. If you just take the markers, I know they're not going to blend like a Copic, right? These are not going to, you're not going to butt them up next to each other and have them blend like a Copic. So if you want to use them like watercolor, then you're going to want to do this. And you don't have to have a porcelain tray. You can just have a piece of plastic packaging and a piece of white paper under it and do the same thing. Just something non-porous that you can scribble down the color, and then pick it up. Now, this is just an envelope, so obviously it's going to just soak right in. You see how you can water it out? And then if you want to blend, you can blend here on the tray. All right. Okay, let's see whose art cards I'm coloring all over. So, and again, let me show you the Happy Mail I got yesterday. And I don't know who wants to fess up to sending me these Post-its, which I'm getting ready to open. Y'all know I try to keep it together until I see you and show you, and then it's like, that's it. I'm using it. So I don't know who sent me these. Orla sent me a gift card for my birthday, and I don't know. It came in 2 separate packages, but this came at the same time, but 2 separate packages. So I don't know if this is from Orla as well, or if somebody else sent me these. No idea. But, I love my Post-it notes. So if anybody wants to fess up to the Post-it notes, there we go. There's all the colors. Are they pretty? Oh, just love it. Love, love, love. All right, so let me set that to the side for a minute. And then Orla also sent me with a gift card with a note. This one came with a thing saying who it was from, but she sent me a $50 Visa gift card. And the number that you saw on there is not the number, so don't try to use it. That's just an advertisement. Let's see. All right, let me show the art cards that I got in, and then I'll show I got 2 collage packs, and I think four art cards. Okay, hi Ashley. All right, so the first one is from, and I try to read the notes. This is from Jennifer H. Hi, Dee Dee. Thanks for all the encouragement and inspiration. This is the first time I've ever entered an art swap, and I'm so excited. I just hope these get to you before the 24th. Well, they did. I love your show, and I've been watching since 2015. You're such a hoot. Thanks, Jennifer. Thanks again for all your videos and sharing your talents with all of us. Take care and stay well. And here's her cards. Let me turn them all over so you can see the back. She has some cool backs on them too. She wrote down Fantasy Garden Art Card Swap. She had hosted by and submitted by her. She, put her information on there. So these are the backs. These are the backs of the cards. Aren't they cool? So these are the back. Hi, Ashley. Let's see, Rochelle. I know I'm his little sister. Anybody else popping in I miss? So that's the backs of her cards. Now let me turn them over here. And they're all different. She has all different ones. She has kind of a collagey one, a painty one. So they're all different. Isn't that cool though, guys? I like them all the same and I like them all different. Doesn't matter. You just had to send in 3. So there's Jennifer H. Thank you, Jennifer. I know. And everybody's just putting little hearts. And I know, right? Color the backs. I know. So, yeah. Everybody's saying that they're very pretty and giving you hearts. I haven't seen Jennifer here. So, yeah. So, thank you, Jennifer. I love it. Okay, so let's put that one. And I have my little bucket over here with all my cards in it. So I keep them all together. Keep them all together until I swap them out. Okay, so here's the next one. I'm opening them up here on the side to keep the addresses off to the side. All right, so let's see. This one has a note too. I have them all opened already. And this one is from Angela. And Angela sent me some postage money. Thank you, Angela. Thank you for organizing this wonderful art card swap. This was my first time making an art card, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. My theme is an underwater garden, or maybe an ocean in space. That's what she says. It is whatever you want it to be. Thanks again, Angela. P.S. A little something to support your channel. So thank you, Angela. And these, let me show you the back. I like to flip them for you guys. I like to show you the backs and then flip them. So she's Nittykins. That's her name. Angela is Nittykins. Okay. Are y'all enjoying this? I love showing them. I think it's fun to show everybody, especially when people have not done art cards before or been in any kind of swap, Boney's. I should pay more attention to the back of my cards. Hi to Marie or Tamari. I know I'm missing people. Linda. I know, right, Lynette? They're so fun to see, so many different varieties. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Under the sea or in space. Look how cool they all are. They're all different. They all have kind of the same theme looking, and she varnished them and put a gold border on them. So let's show you each one here. Is that one? Aren't they cool? Oh, I'm glad you liked it, Jane. Jane says she thinks the swap has been fun. I know, aren't they fun? So, yeah, I try to click on some of y'all's comments, but the comments stay up. So, I haven't had any issues with the chat being, affected in any way. So they usually stay up. So, yeah. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, Nittykins Angela. Thank you so much. That's so, so sweet. Okay, so let's put this one back in the envelope and in the bucket. Keep them all together. Okay, next one. Got 2 more. This is from Artie Dar. If y'all, Artie Dar, she's been around since forever as well. And if y'all don't know Artie Dar, she's a an artist in her own right, although she's not really on social media, or, she used to have a YouTube channel, and, used to be real active in swaps and things, but then she got a real life. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding, all you YouTubers. So, so anyway, and this is the back of her cards, and this is, I'm sure, one of her original faces, because she does these kind of little girls like that. She always has done those little girls. So here's her cards. Whoops. Here's her cards. So let me hold them up for you. I know, right? The imagination. I know, right? Hi, Amore Fabrics. I showed my recent order that came in, and everybody, of course, loves your stuff. So these are arty dars. I know. I know, they are cool. They are cool. So Amore Fabrics is Selena. You can call her Lena or Selena. I like saying Selena. Yes, the Geflings. Yes. Jane. So those are arty dars. Thank you, Dar, for participating. All right. One more. Okay. And these are all wrapped up individually as well. And these are from Willie J. And I'm not sure what her nickname, I mean, if she has WJ or Willie J. Thank you so much for doing this art card swap. It was so much fun, and something I'd never participated in before. There's so many people that did it that have not been in it before, right? But your encouragement pushed me to go for it. I mostly watch your videos as a lurker or when you repost them. So for my cards, I had to seek the assistance of my daughter. She's great at drawing animated characters, and I wanted to have one. The rest was my vision, and her help made that vision come true. Thanks for all the laughter and fun you bring to this community. Your joy for art is contagious. Best regards, Willie J. And she has them each wrapped up in their own little sewn bag. So let me, I'll take one at a time. So she has the back here. She just has them. It has a backing paper on there. Okay, and I'm going to show you each. All the backs are the same, but I'm going to show you each one by themselves. So I just love them. And she did kind of put a coating of varnish or something on there. So let me show you each one. Tiptoe through the tulips. That's her theme, tiptoe through the tulips. And she's got the little turtles. They're all little turtles, but they're each a little different, right? Aren't they cute? I know. Hi, Arlene. So, hi, Beth. Anybody else I missed? So yeah, so she made little bags for each one. Isn't that so cute? I know, they're so adorable. I love all of them. Each one is so unique, and the people that say I've never done an art swap, or some that have never made art cards at all, it's just amazing what they've done. I'm just saying. So there's those. Let me put her little note, and I will keep the notes after I do the swaps. I'll put the notes in the Fibs book, the Friends in the Box book. So I'll keep your notes. All right. Then we got a couple of collage fodder people. This one's from Joycey. So Joycey sent this collage fodder. Collage fodder. Glad you had a happy birthday, Joyce Art. And well, Noodle is her her nickname is Noodle from me. I mean, that's what I call her. And so she sent all kinds of different collage fodder here to use. And so I'm going to try to get back on these on next week. I want to do some more collaging next week. So just here's a little napkin of a rooster. And just different little characters. And Joycey has she will combine all kinds of things. I'm just saying. And here's like a piece of deli paper, a lighthouse. That of course will have to be the focal point, and then some kind of a road thing, something like this. Be something like this. I'm already seeing it in my head. See, something like this. Or this. Something like that. Something like that, Joycey. So hi, Abigail. Anybody else I missed? So these are all from Joycey. In this card, so you can also use the card. So I'm going to put a paper clip on that. I have all my fodder from you guys paper clipped together. And then let's see. All right. Then this one is from, let's see, who's this one from? It has to be on the inside. It's not on the envelope. Hang on. It's in a big envelope. All right. This one is from Mindy Mitz. Is Mitz here? I thought I saw her, but maybe it could have been yesterday. But this is from Mindy Mitz. Dee Dee, if you decide to use these, I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for all your streams. Hugs, Mindy Mitz. So she sent a variety of stuff. Let me put this together here. So she sent some, I think these are Catherine Anderson windows and doors. So she sent some of these. Sent a picture of Janet. No, just kidding. I like to pick on Janet. She sent some calendar flowers. She said, I'm just seeing if Janet's awake. I bet she didn't even hear. Hi, Uncle Dan. Thanks, Mama son. So, look, how pretty is this? These have to go together, look. So something has to go together like this. See what I mean? There's a couple of worlds right there. Let's see what else here. Some abandoned places. Some roses. Oh, look at this one. I'm not sure what it's an ad for, but that's really cool, isn't it? Isn't that cool? That would be a feature. And cut these butterflies out coming out of the hands. Wait for it. Wait, we're going to take a little rabbit trail. One moment, please. Let's see, I'm going to get the side I like. Yeah, I like the orange ones. We're going to just stop for a minute and do something on this little world. So if y'all have any comments, put it in caps. Hope y'all are enjoying the art cards. This is the last collage fodder envelope. So, yeah, I like this Mindy Mitz. I call her Mitz because that's what she goes by in chat, Mitz. So hang on. When the vision strikes, you got to go for it. I'm not sure, Uncle Dan. Let's see here. And you always want to move the thing you're cutting, not the scissors. Don't try to cut like this. Hold your scissors still and move the piece. You'll get a neater cut. So I'm thinking like this with a planet. Which planet do I like? This one, I think. Make it just a little bit smaller. A little bit rounder. So yeah, I'm going to go run over to Hobby Lobby after the show just to see if they have anything marked down yet. So then maybe one more butterfly. Let's see. This little orange one here. You know, guys, not looking at chat. I should look over at chat. Am I missing anybody? Hi, Tori. Artful Dabbler Tori. And at any time, like I have insects that have antenna, I just cut that off and I will draw or paint that back in because I'm not cutting around a butterfly antenna. Just saying. All right, so then maybe this one here, something like that. Something like that. All right. Now that we took that little rabbit trail. So, yeah, I've got my marbles and some more, another butterfly, some watches, of course. A little watch right there. This one would be too big, but a small watch right there would be good. Holding time in this hand, you know. Then a waterfall. Excellent. Excellent. Let me go ahead and just lightly tack this down because otherwise they're going to go flying. The butterflies are going to go flying. So I just want to tack it down just enough to have it stay put. Like that. So, yeah. Okay, now I will put all this together and put a paper clip on it. Oh, that's my rag flag one. There we go. So now I have another stack. So again, I want to work on those next week. I want to work on them next week. Y'all's collages. Okay, I want to keep this note here. Put that over there with Mindy Mitzes. So thanks, guys, for participating in the collage fodder challenge. Yes, there's all over the country. They're having another one of those clearance sales. Mine is supposedly starting today. So I think after lunch, I'm just going to go run over there and see what they have. I don't need anything, but I'm going to go see what they have. If they have, I showed earlier, I showed the little, some more of my pouches, Selena, that I made. I showed them a few minutes ago. And these are what I get. I get these little brooches, pins, and charms at Hobby Lobby. And I get the brand that is on sale for 50% off. And they switch the brands out. You know, every week it's a different one. Fairy Treasure. I forget the names of them. Fairy Tale. They have different brands of these in the jewelry department. And then different sections will go on sale for 50% off. And that's where this is when I buy them. So, yeah. So I showed those earlier if y'all missed it. Okay, let's see. Okay, I think I've shown everything. I showed my and I'm not going to say anything, Selena, about what you emailed me about until you want to say something about it, because I'm not sure. Whenever you want to talk about it, Selena, feel free. Hi, Julie Topaz. Happy wonderful Wednesday to you too. So yeah, that's you decide when. I don't know when you want to announce that, Selena. So you whenever you want to, feel free to talk about it. Let's see. Who else am I missing? I'm sure I'm missing people coming in. All right. So now today we were going to test out the Crayola Colors of the World markers and Colors of the World pencils. So what I did, and I have a tray here to do, water any of them down I want. And so I pulled my 3 color wild 1, 2, and 3 out. And again, I can't find pictures of where I've colored them. I've done it before, and I know Azili said they're on my Instagram, but I don't know how far back. I couldn't find them just by flipping through. I'd be there. Could be there all day. In my personal photos, I have 6,000 photos. Well, 5,999. And so I don't know where they are because I sent them out. After I colored them, I gave them all away. So I just did a flip of these. So these are what I'm going to work in. I'm going to work in those with these pencils and these markers and these girls. So I pulled some different girls' faces to do different colors, different skin colors, different skin tones. So obviously I'm not going to finish. Obviously I'm not going to finish 6, 7, 8 of these today, but I just thought we could do some testing. But first I want to do a swatch so that we have the names, and we'll see how far we get, guys. I don't know. We'll see. 11:30, 12. Check my email. You sent a link to my IG. Oh my gosh, where's my phone? Oh my gosh, Zeely, you're on it. Yeah, I could not find them scrolling through. Let me go to my email here. All right, let's see. You're so funny. All right, come on, load. Load. Okay, here we go. All right, Zeely. Let me see. Colorings. It's loading. All right, here we go. Instagram. Okay. Oh, well, here's 2 of them. I thought I'd done more than 2, but here's my Zeely took a picture of my IG where I showed them. So these 2 anyway out of this book. So this was Coloring Wild 3, and here are 2 of the ones I did. I think I don't know, maybe your camera took them a little. They're a little bright. I mean, I think they're a little saturated. That's the word. They're a little saturated. I don't think they're quite that saturated in person. So, because the color of the book is not quite that saturated, which is fine. So you can kind of see here the difference in the color. So, but at least we know it's over there. So it looks like it was October 26, 2018. So October 26, 2018 is when I colored in these and gave them away. All right, so now what I want to do is I wanted to get, because this particular, it has a little bit of a tooth to it. I was hoping I had a, let's see, now this one has a little bit different tooth. They have, I can just feel them. They feel just a little different. One has a little more tooth than the other. So let me just pick a page out of here, a duplicate. Let me pick a duplicate page. Oh, I love that. Did I pick that one? No, I picked the one with the flowers. Let me pick a duplicate page here. And just so I have a page to work on. A back page here to do testing. All right, let's see. She's critiquing the. I'm sorry, I can't help it. Janet knows. I fuss at Janet all the time for her photos. Not picking on you, Zeely, but I do pick on Janet. Just saying. I pick on Janet really bad when her art is so good, and then she posts these, dare I say, crap pictures of her beautiful work. She has this beautiful work, and then she posts like her Zentangles. The whole background looks like she did it on a gray piece of paper, and I said, Janet, let me fix it for you. But usually she's already got it posted. She's already got it posted by the time I see it. So hi, Scoops. Who else? Thank you I don't know if you were here the last time when I said thank you for my birthday card and gift, Scoops. Thank you so much. That didn't take 2 months to get here. Oh, Scoops, don't feel bad about your Christmas card. I got Janet's Christmas card, like, what was it, Janet, 4 days ago? 5 days ago? I just got Janet's Christmas card, like over the last weekend or so, 5 days ago. So thank you again, Scoops. Thank you for that. Hi, Kathy Berg. Who else? I'm crybaby. Oh my gosh. We do. I talked to her on the phone, so she knows. All right, so let's go ahead and I'm going to put these to the side for a minute and we're going to do some testing. So I'm going to try to find the pencils. Like, let me try to do 3 or 4 at a time. Let's pick the 4 lightest, the 4 pinkest, the 4 beiges. I'm going to try to kind of keep them so I can at least try to match the pencils with them. There's one of my hairs right there, long hair there. I'm going to try to match them with the pencils, right? This one's a little pink. And then these right here, these are a little golden. So I'm going to try to match the colors. I'm guessing they're the same names. I'm hoping they're the same names. So now let me get the 4 lightest pencils, 4 or 5, because it's going to be hard to tell which ones are which. Okay, so let's see the names of them. So this one is called Extra Light Almond. So let's see if there's an Extra Light Almond. That's not it. Very light. Very light. Oh, very light. Okay, I wonder if very light and extra light are the same. Okay, there's light almond, very light almond, very light golden, extra light almond. That's what I said, right? That I want extra light almond. Okay, so they do have matches. Now these are so light that they're like, you know, so pale they may not even show up on the paper, but I want to try to match them up and write the names next to them and make a swatch, which will probably take me about 30 minutes. So if you want to get a cup of tea, cola, or a cup of coffee, anybody. Hi, Gia. No, I haven't started coloring, Gia. It's going to be a little bit because I want to swatch. All right, so I'm going to swatch the marker, very light. I'm going to swatch the pencil, which is just a shade darker, which is good. Here, let me zoom in. Let me zoom in one here, probably better. There we go. And it's probably going to want to flash out because it's a big piece of white paper. All right, so this is Extra Light Almond. And I'm going to write like I would usually write, little. So y'all won't see the probably see the word, but I'm writing it down. Okay, Extra Light Almond. And now I can move these off to the side. I'm going to keep them together so that I can use them together if I need to. All right, next I've got Very Light Almond. There we go, Very Light Almond. Okay. Can y'all see? Do I need to zoom in more or is this good? All right. Okay, moving along. This is, we'll have like, we could do it ASMR very quietly. Very light golden. Very light golden. I'll hold it up every few minutes. Okay. Next, we have Light Almond. And that's light golden. Light almond. Is this it? Nope. And this should be the same amount. All right, I don't see a light almond. Add extra light. Okay, I have light medium almond. Well, let me just write this down. If this is the only one, I'll try to leave space in case I find it. Okay, so this one is light almond. Okay, I don't see a pencil for just plain light almond. I have light golden and light medium almond. Of course, you know, I'm just guessing. Good luck. Devin, yeah. I know, right? Okay, so let's see what we got here. The next two. So this is light medium. That goes with that one. And then this one is light golden, and that's light golden. Okay, so I don't see a pencil for light almond. Look at this one. Very light rose. What's this one? Nope. Okay, well, we're going to skip that for now. Don't anybody get all Twitter pated because we have one missing. I mean, it's not missing. It's not. I got all of them here. So, all right. So next we're going to go with light golden. Piece of fabric there. Okay, and light golden. Those don't even look the same, but they're both called light golden. See, those don't look the same. And I don't have a light almond pencil. So we're doing a comparison. What did Janet say? And maybe when I don't oversleep too. I missed something there. Hi, Liam. Who else? I'm probably missing people coming in. Okay, the next one is light medium almond. Yeah. Light medium almond. I was going to try to get 12 on each side, but I guess that's not going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 24. Okay, so next, let's see about some of these pinks. I'm kind of trying to go light to dark here. Oh, wait, what's this one? Medium almond. Okay, I haven't done that one yet. Okay, so let's do these four next. Then we'll do those pink ones. Okay, so I'm trying to, what was this one? Light, medium. Oh, gosh, when they do the gold. All right, light, medium, golden. All right. That's light, medium, almond. Okay, so let's see about these four colors now. Let's see. Very light rose. Here we go. Are y'all having fun yet? Okay. Very light rose. Oh, foot. My foot's asleep. I'm sitting on my foot. Okay, next one is light almond. It's light rose. Let's see, light almond. I'm not seeing a light almond. Not saying it's not here. It's just that they might look a little different color. Okay, I'm not seeing a light. Oh, is that the one? Oh, that is the one. Okay, there it is. So I just had it. There it is. We found it. Light almond. All right, so we're caught up. Okay. All right. Well, studio drawing. All right, next is light rose and light rose. Light rose. And next is medium almond. There we go. Okay, did you put the light? Yeah, I got it. I got it. Yeah, I got it, Trisha. Okay, so there's those. Let's see now. Do I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm not going to get 3 more on there. So we're going to have to get another paper, or maybe I can just do 3 columns. I was going to try to get it all on one paper. I should have planned that out a little better. Okay, let's get 2 more on this right here. All right, next is, this one is light medium rose. Light medium rose. I think I'm only going to get this one here. Light medium rose. Okay. Well, maybe maybe I can squeeze one more down there. All right, this is medium deep rose. Medium deep rose. Okay. There we go. All right, now we're going to go into some tans and the golden browns. All right, so let's see. Let's go into these 4 next. Did you put? Okay, yeah, we're caught up. All right, next is light, medium, golden. Let's see what this is. Light, medium. Is that golden? Yeah. Okay. Let's see if I can get 3 rows in here. Okay, next is medium golden. Yeah, I'm guessing them. I mean, I'm picking them pretty accurately here. Okay, so that's medium golden. Next is medium deep golden. Yeah. It's kind of hard to read the pencils because they're written in gold. They're written in gold and it's kind of hard to see them. Okay, what did I say this was? It was medium deep golden. Then we have medium deep almond. Is that it? Or is this one it? That's deep almond. I didn't have a deep almond yet, did I? Medium deep almond. It's medium deep golden. That's a medium deep almond. Nope. Medium almond, but not medium deep almond. Which one is that? I don't see a medium deep almond that could fit. None of these are going to fit except this one. And that's just deep almond. Let's see if there's a deep almond. Very deep almond. Medium deep almond. What else do I? Here's deep almond. Okay, so those two go together. See what else we got. Let's match these up here. Okay, that's a golden. That's a golden. I'm looking for almonds. Very deep almond. Okay, that goes with this one. All right, very deep almond. And then medium deep almond. Deep golden. Medium deep rose. I don't have a medium deep almond. Well, we'll see what happens. We'll see if it comes out in the end. All right, let's do this one first. This one is deep almond and deep almond. Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing a medium deep almond. It's medium deep rose, light medium, not a just medium. All right, I'm going to put it down here. Again, maybe we'll find it. All right, so this is a medium deep almond. No pencil for that one yet. All right, now we got very deep almond. Okay. Okay, let's do this one. Okay, this is very deep almond. All right. I like the colors. Oh, look, aren't they good? Hi, Linda Renz. Anybody else I'm missing coming in? All right, let's see what we got next. This is kind of a rose colors. This is deep rose and very deep rose. Okay, so there's deep rose, and I need very deep rose. That's extra deep rose. Extra deep almond. Did I say that? Nope. Deepest almond and very deep rose. Okay, so these are these two. Yeah. Okay, so now we have deep rose. And very deep rose. I know, don't let this be a snooze fest, guys. We're getting there. Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, see, one of these has to be the deep medium almond because I've got 5 markers and 6 pencils left. So let's see. Let me put these together. All right, deep golden. All right, that goes with that. See if I can keep them from rolling. Medium deep golden. Maybe, I don't know. I have a medium deep almond and a medium deep golden and not a match. I don't have a match for those. So maybe the medium deep, that's extra deep golden. All right, so I don't have a marker for this. This says medium deep almond, and this is medium. Did I write down almond instead of golden? I don't know which one it was. Hang on. Nope, it says medium deep almond, not medium deep golden. So I didn't make a mistake in that. All right, well, we'll just do just the pencil then, if I don't have the marker. Okay, so then let's match up these. Extra deep almond. That goes with that one. Okay, extra deep golden. Goes with that one. Almost done. Deepest almond. That goes with this one. And then this last one is extra deep rose, extra deep rose. So I just don't have a medium. I have a medium deep almond marker and a medium deep golden pencil. I'm going to try to keep these together so I don't have to refigure them out. How's that looking? There we go. All right. So I don't know. It kind of looks like they could go together. But anyway, I'm just going to write it down. Medium, deep, golden. So I have the pencil for this one and the marker for that one. Medium, deep, golden, medium, deep, almond. All right. Let's go ahead and finish up these last 5 colors. So this one is deep golden. Are we still with the tour? You got 2 medium deep golden. No, that's a deep medium almond. Deep golden. No, I only got one. Only got one deep golden. Got deep almond, medium golden. Yeah. All right, let's keep going. So next I got extra deep golden. Extra deep golden. Okay, 3 more. Ouch, just poke myself with a pen. All right, next I got extra deep almond. Stay put. Let me get some. Okay, 2 more. Then I have extra deep rose. And the last one is deepest almond. Okay. Hang on, I'll check chat. There we go. All right, we swatched all of them. All right, there is a medium deep golden pencil and marker already on the chart. Medium deep golden pencil. Medium deep golden. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, well, it's not really that important because I'm going to be honest, when I go to use the colors, I'm not looking at this chart. I mean, I'm not going to look at the names, but I wanted to chart them all out for you guys just so you see them, you know. But there you go. There you go. There's all the colors. So it's a nice range, right? All right. So what I want to do is let's pick a couple. Let's pick a light girl and a dark girl. Let's see. She's got more face. She's just got, her face is smaller. So I really like her, but I like her little freckles. Let's start with her. And again, I'm probably not going to do the flowers and all the background or the hair. I just want to concentrate on the faces. All right, let me move this over just a little. Like this, straighten this up. All right. Hi, Lena. Bye, Sylvie. Anybody else? Christine. Anybody else? Amy. All right, so let's start with her, and let's do a real pale. She looks really young, and she could be extra pale. So I'm going to do the lightest and the darkest, I think. I'm going to do a real, so let's pick some of these colors and a couple of rose like pinks, because the pinks are going to go with both. So let's put the pinks here. And again, I'm not trying to necessarily match them up now. Okay, I'm just going to pick whatever. And then we'll go over here with the lightest. Okay, so we got the lightest girl here, darker girl here, and then the rose colors, which will be like cheeks and stuff. You know, I'll just keep them all right here, just so you can kind of see. Oh, wait, I got to get back in camera. Why is it dark right here? Hang on. It got a little dark. Let me move my camera over. There we go. Can't see all of it, but I don't know how to get it all in there because we're zoomed in. If I zoom out for you to see all the markers, then you're not going to be able to see the girls very well. All right, so we're going to try to, let me take a quick break real quick. Let me take a quick break, all this juice. I'll be right back, guys. Hang on before I get started penciling. Okay. Trash. I'll miss my trash back there. Okay. All right. Hi. Let's see. I said I got Carla, Becky. Anybody I missed? Thanks everybody for being here, testing out these Crayola Super Tips and Crayola pencils, Colors of the World. Xandra sent them to me for my birthday. So, yeah. All right. So I'm not sure if I want to start out by trying to do a little watercolor. Like, you know, I want to start kind of light, right? Because I don't even know how these are going to work. So let's see. Let's start here. I want to put a real light skin tone down, and then I'm just going to test it because I don't know how this paper is going to work either. Do I need to zoom in more? Y'all tell me. I can zoom in more, but you won't be able to see the mark. I mean, you won't be able to see the markers. Would you rather just see the people? Do y'all want to see you want me to zoom in and see the people? Then you won't be able to see what colors I'm using unless I just pick them up. That's totally up to you. What do y'all want me to do? Do y'all want me to zoom in more? I'll wait for an answer. Because if I just go straight marker, it's going to be dark. Know what, G? Do you want me to leave it where it is? Zoom? Zoom, please. Okay, so I'm getting zooms. Okay. Is that better? All right. So I'm just, if you see me come over here, I'm just scraping out some more marker and then using my water brush to pick it up. Okay? Using the water brush to pick it up. So I'm just putting a base coat. And you have to be careful not to overdo the water because you'll peel the paper. This paper's cardstock weight, so it's okay. But some papers are real thin. You got to be careful not to peel them. Okay? I'm just coming over here. Every time you see my arm go over here, I'm just putting down some more marker and picking up some more. So I'm going to first get a base layer on her like this, just a base coat. You got to be careful because you're going to peel the paper. All right, so let's get some back in her hair. Now what I'm going to do is dry this. I'm going to dry it because if you want to do a lot of watercolor layers on your paper, you're going to have to, dry it so it doesn't peel. All right, so I'm going to dry this now. And I'm going to do a little test where I'm going to try to shade with the marker and see if I can pull it with the water. So let me kind of do that maybe on her hairline. So I'm using the same color. It's the same color. It's light golden. So now what I want to do is have my water brush ready, and I want to put some up in here, up under her hair, like shading along her hairline. And I want to try to kind of pull it a little bit with the brush. Let's see if it'll move. Okay, it's moving. I just don't want to peel the paper. It's almost to the point where it's going to start peeling the paper. I can, when you can tell when your paper is going to peel when it starts looking like fibrous. Now you probably can't see that here, but I don't know. It's starting to look fibrous, like the paper's starting to fall apart, because I put the marker down and then added water to it, and it's already, that's too much. It's not going to take that. So I'm going to just try to do some marker here where I want to shade, but I'm not going to add water to it because it's going to peel. It already started to. Okay, so now I'm just going to try to shade with the same. So far I've only used one color of marker. And I'm going to dry it before I keep going. Okay. Because it'll just start breaking the paper down. So very light. Bye, Christine. Very pale, she's kind of on the yellow side. I could have put up maybe a little bit more pink. Let's put a little bit of pink on her. Let's put a little pink in her cheeks. And I got to be careful with I don't want to look harsh. So if you're just using just the marker and not using it watered down, it's going to have like a harsh line, because they're not going to be made to blend like a Copic, guys. Let's just be honest, right? So I got to be careful not to let it peel, but I wanted to add some pink to her cheeks. Who's messing us, Annie? Okay, so now I don't know if you can see, I added just a little bit of pink in her cheeks, and I'm going to go with just a little pinker. I'm going with the light medium rose for her little lips, and a little on top of her nose there. See, it's already starting to get too dark. So where's my water brush? Here it is. I'm going to try to water that out just a little. And then a little bit on her eyebrows here. Again, I'm trying to use it with just straight marker rather than watering it down. So let's see. See, it's starting to peel. So it's probably best if you want to do a lot of shading and blending, unless you're going to go with pencil, which we're going to do that too. Then you probably want to put it down on here and pick it up so that it's not going to peel as much. I don't know if you can see under that eyebrow. See, look, see those little grains there? That's the paper flaking up. That's the paper starting to break up. And once that happens, you can't fix it. You didn't know you could water to any kind of water-based markers, not just Crayola brand, but any of them you can do this with. You just scrape it off. And if you don't have a tray, just use a piece of a plastic packaging with a piece of white paper under it so you can see the color. If you just use the clear packaging, you can't see the color. So you need to put a piece of white paper under the packaging, and you do the same exact thing as I'm doing here on a piece of plastic packaging. Okay. All right. So that's starting to peel. So now let's go ahead and hit this with the heat gun. Let's see here. Yeah. So let's see if you can see that. See how it's peeled up right there under the eyebrow? It's because it got too wet. Too wet. Thanks, Devin. So now that that's dry, let's go ahead and take a couple of pencils. I want the next shade up. Not quite golden. Maybe a little bit of let's go with the rose color here. Let's see. excuse me, medium almond. All right, so let's see if I can do a little shading here with just the pencil. It's not going to be quite dark enough. Let's go another shade darker. Let's try this one. Let's try light, medium, golden. Yeah, it's a little better. I just wanted one shade up. And start layering it in. And now you can start softening. But make sure, I don't know if I said this, make sure that the marker's dry before you do the pencil. I mean like 100% dry. Heat gun it or let it sit. You got to make sure the marker is 100% dry before you go add pencil, because then you're just going to be digging up the paper. All right, so now let me get a lighter color here and blend those two. They're blending pretty nice. They are, you know, Crayola. They're not Prismacolor, but they are blending nice. So let's just do a little lighter here. And again, guys, these are tests. Just testing the different ones. So that's pretty good. Let's see. Do you think these pencils are comparable to the black? I'd have to get out my Black Widows to see. It's been a while since I used the Black Widows, Devin. So let me move my phone again. I'm going to have to take it out of the room because Annie and they're talking a family talk. Do you so I'd have to get them out. Yeah, I knew which ones you meant, the Black Widows. Yeah. I'd have to get them out and see. So because I'm not really sure. All right, let's go with a little bit golden, a little bit more golden here. This is it's so hard to read them because they're written in gold. Medium deep almond. Just want a little bit more shading. Okay, so I can already tell the pencils are not wanting to layer anymore because I've already got a couple layers and the what do you call it, the watered down paper. So it's not really wanting to lay down any more color on those layers. Now here where I don't have as many layers, I think I can hard pressure down a little bit more. And then let's do our eyebrows too. I'm probably going to have to bust out another color unless I just do everybody's eyes brown. Bust out another color for eye color. Get some of her hair, kind of a wheat color, kind of a dark wheat. So I'm going to put some of that color in her hair. I said I wasn't going to do their hair, but you can see I want to put some hair color. Oh, I try to take my time, little sister Cheryl, but you know, sometimes I gotta be honest, I do rush on stream. When I am doing this stuff by myself, I am in no hurry at all. No hurry at all. Let me get a little bit of a more yellowy color, maybe. See, I really want a yellow. You know, there's like, this is a kind of a light. Let me try to just do a light coat. The golden colors, there. I mean, it's working, but okay. So I'm going to put some of the pencil in here. And then maybe a little white blend. And then I want some dark darks in her golden hair. All right. All right, now I want a really nice dark golden color. Let's see if that's dark enough. Because I like high contrast in my coloring. I like real dark darks and real light lights. And then I even go in with a Posca after I'm done, like highlights in the hair and stuff. Because I like real light lights and real dark darks. And I'll look at chat here in just a second. Sorry, my phone keeps my family's talking to each other, and I'm on the group text, so I try to take my phone out when it starts happening, but I didn't want to get up. All right. Oh, thanks, Tori. Have a good one. Thank you so much for coming in. I know it's probably, what is it, 11:30 over there? I'm not sure what time. Are you 13 hours ahead? Or maybe not quite. Maybe it's only 7. Is it 6 or 7 hours to Europe? Maybe it's only 6 hours. Oh, thank you. Now I think I'm going to do her some very light. Y'all want light blue or light green eyes? Pick. What do you want, light blue or light green? Because I'm going to do her eyes up because it really makes such a difference. So I'm just trying to kind of blend some of the marker and I'm using both. You just have to make sure you dry. You have to dry in between the marker layers. Blue, green. I got one blue and one green. The next color will decide. All right, got 2 greens. All right, we're going with green. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep going with super tips. All right, let me do a little test thing over here. It's probably going to be. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of green, a little bit of water. Whoops. All right, so I smeared some peach color in the eye, so I'm going to have to get my Posca out. Hang on. All right, so I'm going to put a little bit more green. And when I do, now let me dry that. I'm going to also tell you about when you do eyes, especially if you want them to really stand out. On a color book page, they're very rarely, the pupils are very rarely black. They want the line art to be very light in most cases. Some line art's really dark and black, and that they have their own purpose for doing that too. But a lot of times, and most of the time, your line art is very light. Okay. How are you liking the colors of the world? I'm liking it so far, Sandra. That's what. Look, Sandra, we swatched them, and now I'm using them. I'm using half marker, half pencil. Thank you for them. Sandra's the one that gave them to me, by the way. Thank you, Sandra. I'm having fun with them. So the color book page paper, the line art is not black. So if you want black pupils, but first let me go ahead and get my white Posca because I want to fix. I touched her eye with some cream color. So she's got cream color in her eye. Now I want to go back and make that white. This one's not working. Let's see, let's get a smaller one. So I want to get that white back in her eye there. Okay. Now I'm not putting the highlight in yet because I want to do the black pupil first. Now let me dry that because it's wet there. Yeah, it's probably good I'm doing it green because we've got a green frog up here. Look, we've got a green frog up here. Let's just put some marker down and just a little bit of water and smear that. I should have put it in the bucket. I mean, in the tray to smear this. It probably would have behooved me to do that. You know, do it this way. Picking it up and putting it down. Okay. All right. Now, and I want to make sure I got my jean vest on that I can, clean my brush off on. This is my work vest. So I'm going to let that sit. All right. So now back to the pupils. Anything that you want really shaded, you're going to have to, or really dark. So I'm going to go in here in her pupils and under, like right over the top of the iris. And I'm going to get a nice black pupil. And you're going to see how much this stands out. And I'm going to do her eyelashes the same way. All right, so there's a start. So look how much that makes her eyes stand out. Okay. Same thing for like, it doesn't have to be black, but it has to be pretty dark. You want the lip and the like that to stand out too. And probably the little nostrils. It doesn't have to be black. The irises, the pupil you really want black. Okay. So now let's dry that. What's the book's name? I'm not sure which book this came out of, if it was Coloring Wild 3, 2, or 1. There's duplicates, so I can probably find which one it came out of. But it came out of one of these little square books. Okay. I think they're made in Australia. Why am I thinking? Because it's been a while. For some reason, I'm thinking it's out of Australia, but I could be wrong. But anyway, it's a Manuela Collin. Okay. All right. So now what I always do in the eyes too is put some blue shadow. Let me see. Do I have one here? And I like slate blue. Slate blue. Good. Hang on. I gotta find my slate blue. No, not sure if this one's slate blue or not. I think it is. But anyway, a kind of a gray blue. Okay, so now let me sharpen this. Where's my sharpener? Hang on, I gotta go around this side to find my sharpener. There we go. All right, so now I'm going to see if I can zoom in one more. I don't want to lose clarity. It's still pretty clear. Oh, are there pictures on the back? Good point. Let's look. There are pictures on the back, Julia. Good thinking. Okay, let's see. The one with the frog and the hair. This one. Okay, so this one's out of Coloring Wild, the first one. This is this girl right here. She's out of the first one. Is that the one with the frog? Wait, where was it? I just saw it. It's tiny. Is it? Yeah, it's the one with the... No, that's not it. Where's the one with the frog? Here, this one. There she is. There's a little frog right there. It's pretty tiny. So there she is. So that's coloring. This is the first one. All right, so now I'm going to shade under her eyelid. Very gently. Shh, 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 shh. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and take my white and do an extra highlight on her eye here. Okay. Now I'm going to get in here and do her lashes and a little bit of shadow under her bottom lashes. She doesn't really have much in the way of bottom lashes, but I want a little bit of like a lash line kind of under her eyes there. Just a little bit of. And then the top is where I'm going to try to stay on camera here. I'm going to do a few little lashes. And she's very young, so you're putting mascara on this little girl, right? I just want a couple little lashes to not be too much. That. You feel like coloring a face, Devin? Okay, so she's real pale and a little on the yellow side, but I'm testing out these markers. All right, so now I think what I'm going to do is also, let's get in here with another, let's test this marker. I want to see, let me do it in my bowl. Yeah, I just want to get a little bit darker way up in the shadows of her hair. And I'm going to go back to the marker here. And get some of those nice dark shadows in her hair and a couple extra little streaks in her hair. And some of those little wispies. Most of the time, I always say this, I always tell people this. I don't think they believe me till they do it themselves. They'll people show me, they'll message me their color book pages and say I used all the same colors, I step by step, either they might have followed me or Sammy or somebody else, and it doesn't look the same. What I do wrong, and I can almost invariably tell them they don't have enough darks, almost invariably. They leave it without, like what I'm doing here, these extra darks. They're afraid to put those darks in. And that's what makes the contrast, and that's what makes your page pop. You have to have those darks. Now, if that's too dark, you can, there's ways you can fix it. You want to test. That's why we have papers and tests and stuff like that. And of course, we're using some water too, and we're just kind of mixing it up here. But almost invariably, the problem that people have in not having their pages really pop, or they don't like them and they don't know why they don't like them. Why don't I like my page? I used all the same colors as you did, or somebody else, that they follow in the coloring community. And it's almost always they don't have dark enough darks. The super tip, it is the same marker, Julia. These are super tips. They're super tips, just different shades of super tip. They're water based. They're water based super tips. These are the larger ones. I mean, you have, larger ones. See, and then you have the smaller super tips too. So, with the bullet tip. What's nice about the super tips is, let me go back over here, is the super tips you can have a nice fat line, you can have a medium line, you can have a thin line, and anything in between. That's what's nice about the super tips. Just depending on the angle that you have, you can have thin, medium, thick. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and dry this. I'm trying to only use, other than the green and, and her eyes, I'm trying to use just the colors that came in either the, Colors of the World pencil or Color of the World markers. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and get a nice dark brown here, and I just want just even a little bit more shadow, like up under the frog there. Under the flower, it's going to have a nice dark shadow. Right in the little creases, right there, the little triangles. Nice dark shadows. Behind her ear. Okay. maybe a couple extra strands. And then I always try to show you the Posca trick, where you can take a thin Posca. I don't want to spend too much time. I want to go to the next girl. But you can take your Posca, oops, and add highlights in the hair, and you don't have to leave it white. The Crayola did not include. Yeah, this is all skin tones, Julia. You have they come in every color in other sets, but the colors of the world, they're trying to make a point of all the skin colors, right? That's the point of this, is all the skin colors. That's why it's called the color of the world. Here, let me get the boxes here. There's the markers and there's the pencils. Okay, and they have all the names on the sides, which I did not keep. I don't keep the packaging anymore. I just put them up in my build. Okay, so and you don't have to leave. It's going to look really bright white right now, but once the Posca dries or you hit it with the heat gun, you can go back over it with the marker or the pencil. But I like to have a little bit of extra something something. So I like to add some little hairs, and I did that on purpose, going through her eye. Okay, so I'm going to add a little bit of extra, just a couple. Don't do too much, because then it looks funny. So you just add a couple. All right, so now I've got these white extra bright hairs, but once that's dry, then I can go over it with the yellow or the golden, the pencil, or the marker. Now I do need to do her little eyebrow a little bit more in her eyebrows. There we go. All right, so let me hit that with a heat gun. Let's find a golden yellow color. And you wouldn't think that it would matter, but the white of the Posca still stays vibrant. Let me see, maybe I should do it with let's do it with the marker. Let's see what color. Let's test this on. I got a little tray over here. All right, so I'm going to go over the white. That one might be too dark, so I want to still keep some of the lightness of it. Let's try this color. I'm going to test. Okay, maybe that color. So I'm going to go over the white Posca with the marker or a pencil, depending on how well your paper is going to do. And you can knock back the white so it's still bright, but it's not pure white. Okay, but be careful, especially across the eyeball there. I want to keep some of it pretty bright, so you can just knock back some of it. And it's still vibrant, but it's not pure white. So you can kind of still keep it. I want the one right across her eye to be pretty bright. Okay. She looks a little yellow or a little green. Maybe she's a little pixie. If I was doing this just by myself, well, I think I'm going to go ahead and do that, just because I kind of showed you now. I kind of showed you the skin tones, but now what I want to do, I know y'all are going to go, what? I am going to put down some green. I'm going to make her like a little elf. So I'm going to pick up, whoops, no, not with that. I'm going to pick up the green, and I'm going to add some green to her skin. All right, too much. I got to water. I got to be careful because it's going to pill. It's going to pill. I'm going to add a little bit of green to her skin so she looks like kind of like a little pixie. There we go. Just a touch. So she kind of matches the frog and her eyes. Okay, so now let's put her aside and let's do this girl. And again, let me get some of the darker colors here. Keep them close by. All right, All right, so now I'm going to do the same kind of thing. I'm going to start by watering down some of the darker colors. Let's start with, let's see what this one's called. Extra Deep Almond. All right, let's see that. And I think I want a little golden in there too. So this is deep golden. All right, so maybe let's see what these two colors do. I don't want it quite that dark and not quite that yellow in it. I kind of want something in between. So I'm going to try to mix these and let's see what happens. Again, you got to be careful with peeling the paper. Oh, good. Thanks, Jersey. It relaxes you. Okay, so let's go ahead and just kind of, I'm going to water that down. Come on, let me put a pencil sharpener. It keeps rolling. Okay. So I want to just get a nice base coat. So I'm just kind of letting the water pull. But again, this paper is not watercolor paper. You got to be careful. You got to be careful. And if you're not sure if it's going to start peeling, you want to dry. You want to dry it. And squeeze a little water out. I'm trying to get my brush to, let me just squirt out a little water in my tray. It's not wanting to come out of the brush. Got a little bit back behind her hair there. Okay, so now I'm going to want to shade with pencil to get that nice and smooth. If I keep working it with the marker, the water, it's going to pill. So got to be careful of that. Oops, I think I picked up some of the green. Good grief. Let me get a mark. Let me clean my tray out. I picked up some of the green from the last girl there. We'll go over it with pencil. All right, so I'm going to start with this. Now a little bit more dark underneath here. Okay, gotta keep it. Gotta watch that water. It will pill. But I want to blend it as best as I can. And again, this is not a Copic. Copic markers blend, the alcohol blend markers, they'll blend like so easy. These are not Copics, so you got to consider that. All right, so there's a base coat on her now. Now let me dry it. I'll do some blending with the pencil. Oh, let's see. Would alcohol work? No, no, you don't want to put, no, I wouldn't put alcohol in my water brushes. It probably decompose the plastic after, maybe you could do it for a minute, but I wouldn't put alcohol in. And plus the alcohol is going to even break down the paper even more. If you're adding alcohol and water, it's all watery. I'm telling you guys, this paper is not made for a lot of water. Okay, it's not made for a lot of water. I guess you could use the thing, if you use gesso, then that's a whole nother kind of texture you're going to end up getting. Guys, there's tons of ways you can color. Today I'm testing the color, the markers and the Crayola pencils and markers. I'm just doing tests. These are not made to be like finished pieces. As you can see, the other one, we barely got started on her. It's to test these pencils and markers today, not to do colored finished pieces. Hi, Mark. But yeah, you can use the thing about gesso, it waterproofs. It almost puts like a coat of plastic. So when you go to do pencil, it's depending on the kind of gesso, you're going to have other issues with your color pencils with gessoed paper because it's not going to have any texture for it to work on, right? So you got to test everything, guys. Test everything, and every paper too, because every paper is different. Okay, so now let's go back. I want to get my darkest color here is this deepest almond, and I want to go ahead and put some in her hair, and then take my water brush and just kind of feather it out, or you can put it in the tray and pick it up. I really don't want, I want to concentrate on her skin, but because her hair, her braids are kind of, her scalp, you can see her skin underneath. So I want to kind of do that. Usually when I do dark braid girls, I use black with blue highlights because it really looks nice and like the hair looks real healthy and shiny, you know? All right, so now let's dry this. Okay, now the first thing I want to do is because I got green on her nose. I want to get, and there's no white pencil in here. This is, I think, the lightest color, and I don't know if that's going to be light enough. So, because I made a mistake in my tray, accidentally picked it up. Okay, so now I'm going to get some pencil colors. I'm just trying to show you that you can use some marker, some pencil, but marker, especially water-based markers, you're not going to get them to blend like a Copic. Okay, you're just not. So I put it down some as a base, but then I blend it out. I'm going to blend it out with pencil. So let me get the darkest, a medium, I'm a little pink in her skin, and a golden kind of color here, these three. All right, so I just picked up deep almond, medium deep rose, and very deep rose. I just picked these up just by looking at them, not because of their names or anything. Hi, Lady True North, Jan. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead. Let's move. Okay, so I'm going to start doing a little bit of blending. The thing about the markers is if you take your time and you blend and you put it in a tray and pick it up from the tray, you can get nice soft layers, but you've got to, it's all going to depend on the paper. Every paper is going to be different, and it will pill. It will pill pretty quick. Okay. And regardless of the skin color, her eyes are really kind of closed, but I still put my blue shadow under the eyelid. Okay, and she's going to have darker eyes. Let's see. Let's get that. And she'll have lashes. I don't want to do the lashes though until I get the skin done around the eyelashes, but I do want a little bit more. I like messing with the eyebrows. Okay, and same thing for the braids. I'll play with them, but I don't want to do that today because I don't have time. But I'll go in here get nice shades of in between the braids. Where they cross over, they'll have nice deep shadows in the braids. Let me just do a couple here just so you can see. Because it makes it stand out. And again, this goes back to the high contrast that I told you about, having darks. Okay. And you just got to keep working it. Let's see, any questions? I probably missed a lot of questions, guys. I'm sorry if I have. Okay, let's get a nice, have a golden brown eye. And now let's go back to the shading. And let's see how they're going to blend. I've used Crayolas before. That's been a while. So I'm going to get some nice shadows in here. And you can go back and forth between the pencil and the marker, whatever you want to, I'm just kind of winging it here because I'm using both. And again, this is going to be very dark up under these flowers. And it's her hair, so I really want black lines for the braid, just so the braids really stand out. And then I just like to add, don't have it quite done dark enough, but I like to add just a little bit of blue because it makes it look like the hair is really light and shiny and healthy. But I'm trying to just stick with the colors of the box today. All right, so now let's see here. And when you're layering pencil, you got to do light layers, lots of light layers. Once you start bearing down and get them waxy, you're not going to be able to blend. You might be able to layer something more, but you're not going to get it to blend. So you want to do very light layers. I'm barely touching the paper. I want it to be very light. You can keep going darker and darker or put another, some other shades on, but you don't want to bear down just so you get a dark area immediately. Now, maybe in the hair or something and in a dark shadow. See, I don't even have any black out here. What's the darkest color they give you? Extra deep rose, maybe? Because I want to get like really dark in those, under those flowers like this. I could bear down up under there. But once you get those layers mashed into the paper, you're not going to get any more blending. You can get some mashing. You can mash it in, but you're not going to get any more blending. Once you've mashed the paper down, it's mashed. It's mashed down. So you want to take your time. Okay, I want a little bit of golden color. So just got to take your time. But they are fun, Zandra, if you're still here. I'm liking using the Crayola pencils and markers in the colors of the world. So I think what I'm going to do is I am going to give some of these away today. I usually do I'm going to stop for a minute. I'll zoom back in a minute. just so you can see how far. Whoops, not that far. I was zoomed out. There we go. So you can see how far we got. These are only like 7. Let me get a ruler. That's centimeters on the packaging. Let's see. They are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 by 8. I think it's about an 8 by 8. So they're an 8 by 8. Yeah, they're fun. See, I got to keep blending those. See how I'm trying to add some golden undertones to her skin? So every place that it's going to have the shadow, I want to get some golden undertones. You know, and again, you know, you got to take your time. And so I'll just keep building this up. And then I want to I forgot what I was going to say. Blend it out. So I'm getting some nice golden undertones on her skin, but taking her time. Now, even dark skin, guys, is going to have highlights on it. So don't make dark skin like just a solid dark, because there's highlights in every shade of skin color. So don't dismiss highlights. So regardless of how, you can just keep getting, you can just cover all the skin real lightly, but there's going to be lighter areas where the light is. So don't get it too dark. Let me see if I can find, where's my phone? Let me go over to my IG and show you a couple completed dark skin girls here. Let's see. I'm gonna scroll for a minute. Then I'm gonna give away some of these. So I've got, let's see, how many do I have here? I've got, how long, who might want one? All right, I'll give away 3, and you'll get to pick which one you want. So hang on, just don't do anything yet. Hang on. Oh, where's it go? I lost my IG. Here we go. Let me go back to my IG here, guys. I was scrolling. I'm going to show you some, let me scroll through here. Got a lot of pictures. Okay, all right. So here's Kenny's granddaughter. All right, so see, look how there's highlights on her skin. And of course, it depends on the kind of shadows or what kind of lighting that they're in. But don't just do solid dark colors when you're doing dark skin, regardless of what color ever you are. When you color dark skin, make sure to keep highlights. Okay, here's Our Faithful Mess. So again, see the highlights? It's kind of a little dark on the camera, but there we go. So make sure you keep highlights, because then otherwise they're not gonna look alive, right? If they're gonna look just flat, and you want them to look like, let's see, I'm scrolling, see what else I can find here. Here's a color. This is a Jasmine Beckett Griffith girl. There's a little witch that I did there. It's more the sienna color showing up here, but it's not showing up that sienna on her skin. But see the highlights? I'm trying to show y'all the highlights. Okay, I'm going to do numbers, guys. Y'all are going to do random.org. So I'm not picking. We're going to do random.org. Hang on. Let me see if I can find a couple other ones. Okay, here's this girl here in the wedding dress. But look at the highlights on her skin. Come on. This one's, of course, one of my favorites. I love her. She's looking at a wolf. So, in her hair, see how her hair has some blue in it? That makes it look more lively. So there's her. And she's looking at a wolf. They're staring at each other. See right there, it's a double page spread. And then I did all this mist over the top of her. When you do that kind of mist and stuff, you got to do that um, after everything is done. Don't try to go back with under the mist and color. So there's her. You see the highlights in her skin? Do I have some more? This girl here. There's this girl. Just scrolling. Oh, what time is 11:15? I can't believe how many color book pages I've done. Oh, there's Prince. I did this for my daughter. She loves Prince, and when he passed away, so there's a picture of Prince. Let me see if you can see his hand and his skin. See, there's highlights. So, come on, there we go. Let's see. And here's another one of Kenny's daughter. I love her hair turned out just like I wanted it to. I loved how her hair turned out. Her little curly locks. Okay, let's see. Let me see, maybe find one or two more. Here's Mistel. She started doing vlogging again. Let's see. Here's Nichelle Nichols from Star Trek. This is more what she looks like in her older years, not like what she looked like on Star Trek. And then this girl, this is another one of my favorites. This is a girl on Sketchy, and so I really like the way she turned out. This is a 5x7, I think. This is pretty small. This is a little smaller picture. And this one's one of my favorites because I love her hair and her eyes. She's holding a selfie stick, and I don't know if you can see it, but I put her holding a selfie stick is in her eyes. So I really liked her. Let's see. Well, okay. So, anyway, you get the idea of different skin tones. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do is, this is how we're going to work this. Pay attention. Pay attention. I'm going to give away, well, I can do 4, but let's do it in 2 different groups. Let me find random.org. Don't put any numbers in. Here comes my cat. Let me put her down. Get on down, baby, for a minute. Okay, so what we're going to do, let me get some things here. Let me go to random.org. We're going to do, if my mods are here, do I have some mods to help? Julie's there. There's Julie. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you when I type in go. Oh, thanks, G. I'd like to draw you, G, sometime. We'll draw. I know what G looks like. She used to do. She doesn't do face to faces anymore, I don't think. But she used to do art journals from the car, and she'd do these little mini journals. And her videos were like 3-4 minutes, 5 minutes at the most, and she would do them from her car on her phone. That's how I first found G. Was when she was doing these little videos from her car. And she's just so chill. And so I love G's voice. Anyway, I'll have to try to get a picture of G sometime. Okay, so I'm going to go to random.org here in a minute. All right. And what I want you to do is when I type in go, When I type in go, put in a number between 1 and 100. Listen to the rules, people. One number only. I can't stress that enough. If you put in more than one number, the mods will disqualify you. One number only between 1 and 100. The first two people closest without going over. I'm going to let you pick one of these pages, okay? And we're going to do it, and I'll let you pick. And then the next, then we'll do it around again. I'm only going to do two at a time because it gets too confusing, okay? All right. So hang on. Don't let me get down here on my chat line. Oh, come on. There we go. Remember, one number only. All right, go. One number only between 1 and 100. Doesn't matter how many people are here because it's the first two people closest without going over. And it's international is fine too. International is fine too because these are just going to go in an envelope. They're just going to go in an envelope. While y'all are putting in a number real quick, I want to work a little bit more on her. Don't dilly, dally, dawdle, lollygag. Just get your numbers in. First two people that random.org picks. Okay. All right. I'm going to count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Get them in. 3, 2, 1. Okay, there we go. So let's pick the first two people closest without going over to 22. The first two people closest to 22. All right. The first person closest gets to pick the first, and the second person closest to 22 gets the second one. Okay. So we'll let, without going over, I'm going to let my mods look. Everybody can go look, but I leave it up to my mods, whatever my mods. And and the other thing too, guys, make sure you have live chat clicked. Otherwise, you are not going to see all the chat. We'll still see your number, but if you don't have live chat clicked, you will not see all the chat. Okay. Also, most times it's going to look like you were the very first person to put in a number. Okay. On your end, it's going to look like you were the first person to put in a number, but that's not the case. Okay. So Pacola said, so which one was first, Devin or Chatty Lane? So Devin Rex and Chatty Lane, which I have both their address. Okay. So y'all don't have to send me your addresses, but which one was first? Was Devin Rex first? Okay. All right, hang on. This is how it works, guys. And it takes a minute. It takes a minute to, get it all together. Who got the first one? Was it Devin or Chatty Lane? Which one was first? Because they get to pick first. Chatty Lane had 21, Devin had 20. So Chatty Lane, you get to pick. Okay. So here's how we're going to do it. Hang on. I think I've got 5 girls here. All right. So I'm going to put a number. Hang on. Don't pick yet. I'm going to number each one. So Chatty Lane gets to pick first. Hang on. I'm going to number them all. Okay. So I don't want to do a marker on there. Not a Sharpie. Let me do a pencil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, here we go. Here's your picks. So Chatty Lane, you get to pick first. Chatty Lane, do you want? Now, I'm only going to show them once. So are you paying attention? Chatty Lane and Devin? All right, Chatty Lane, you get to pick first. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? Which one do you want? Chatty Lane. Elaine. Chatty Lane, Elaine. Which one do you want? Okay, and then Devin, I'll show them again for you. Okay, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. 3. Okay, so Chatty Lane wants 3. All right, so Chatty Lane wants 3. All right. Now, Devin, do you want 1, 2, 4? And that's a little bug on her face. Or 5? Which one do you want? Which one do you want? Number 4? All right. All right, so here's how we're going to do the next. We're going to do the same thing again. Wait till I type in go. 2 more people, okay? 2 more people. Wait till when I type in go, do the same thing. Put in a number between 1 and 100, okay? And then the last one, I'm going to just randomly pick somebody to get it, all right? Because I've got 5 here. All right, hang on. 1 number only. Oh, you want number 1? Okay, wait a minute, Devin. Don't be messing with me now. Okay. All right. So Devin wants number 1. All right, Devin. All right, there we go. So we got that one's to Devin. All right, now we're back to these. All right. Wait till I okay, I fixed it. Bacola. Okay, hang on, guys. All right. There we go. Between 1 number only. You're welcome, Devin. Now, Devin and Chatelaine, you're not winning again. Just saying. You don't need to play. You don't get to play again, Devin and Chatelaine. Y'all won. Y'all don't get to play again. All right. So put in a number between 1 and 100. We're going to generate another number on random.org. The last one was 22. We're going to generate a new number. The first 2 people closest, we're going to get to pick again. All right. I'm going to count down. So don't dilly dawdle, lollygag. All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last chance. Get in a number. 1. All right. Here we go. New number. The last number was 22. Here we go. 4. And if everybody went over 4, we'll draw another number. The first 2 people closest to 4, then if everybody went over 4, or if there's only one person that didn't go over 4, then we'll pick another number. First 2 people closest to 4 without going over. That's just my rule. Closest to 4 without going over. All right, let me get some things here. Let me get some Post-its for everybody's. Okay. Let's see. Ashley had 4. Which Ashley? Because there's multiple Ashleys in our group. Ashley McDowell. Okay, let me write her down. Ashley McDowell. She got 4 on the nose. Okay, Ashley McDowell. Did everybody else go over? Did everybody go over besides Ashley? Okay, Ashley, you get to pick. Do you want 4, 5, or 2? Which one do you want, Ashley? 2, 5, or 4? Okay, which one do you want? I guess I'm gathering everybody else. All right, she wants number 4. Okay, so Ashley McDowell gets that one. Oh, I had this posted. Okay, so Ashley, you're getting that one. Okay. So did everybody else? Okay, so then what we're going to do, I was going to give one away randomly, but we're going to do another number. All right. We're going to do one more number. I'm going to do one more number. You know what? Let's just use the people. Let's use the numbers that are here. I'm going to just generate a new number, and the two people that come closest to the next number, that y'all don't put any more numbers in. We're going to go with the numbers y'all already put in. Here we go. 99. The two people closest to 99. These two. Okay? So let's scroll back and see the first two people closest to 99 without going over. Okay. All right. So who won? Who won the last two? 99. Ashley, I think I have here's my email. I know I have Chatelaine and Devon's. I'm not sure. Do I have your address, Ashley? Here's my email. Because y'all need to send me your address. There's my email. Okay, Artsy Nancy had 89. Nancy and Joy. Okay, so Artsy Nancy. Well, here, let me write it here. Artsy Nancy and Joy who? Which Joy? Who had it first and which Joy? I know Artsy Nancy, but which Joy won? Okay, so I want to slap their names on the ones they want. Okay, who had it first? Both had 89. Which one had it first on your computer, Julie Topaz? Which one had it first, Julie, on your computer? Let Julie will tell me which one had it first. They both had 89. Okay. Let's see if you had it first. Nancy had it first, and she picks number 5. Okay, so Nancy and Joy, you get this one. So I'm not sure which Joy. So Joy, you need to send me your address. Okay? Send me your address, and I do not share your addresses with anybody, not even the mods, not even the mods. So Joy, email me your address. And I think I have everybody else's, but if y'all want to make sure, you can feel free to email me. Okay, there we go. So everybody, hope you had fun with that. I'm going to work for just a couple more minutes on her. I want to put a little bit of pink in her. She's young. So young girls, they have a nice glowy pink skin. That without makeup. Oh, let's zoom in again. So congratulations. Thanks, mods. Thanks for helping do all that. All right, so I think I'm going to just put a nice layer of pink. Plus that helps blend the color. And, when you do a lot of portraits, you start, putting undertones in skin and stuff like that. Most of the time in my color book work, I don't get that involved with my because I want to just enjoy coloring. I'm not trying to do a portrait per se. So I don't spend as much time on color book pages as I do portraits. But I want to kind of soften up the other layers of pencil and marker. Because, right here where the marker ends, again, it's not an alcohol marker. So it's not going to blend like a Copic will, right? Copics are going to blend really easy with the wet edge. Bye, Bacola. Thank you so much. But water-based it's going to look more like how watercolor reacts. It'll be kind of splotchy. So if you want nice, smooth skin, especially on young people, then you got to blend it all out, right? But I hope y'all enjoyed today's show with testing out some what do you call it, colors of the world, markers, and pencils. Thank you, Xandra, for sending them to me. Let me show y'all again the boxes because I'm throwing them away. So y'all want to see what they look like. These are the two. Devin, thank you so much for the super chat. Aw, thank you for the belated birthday. Devin, so sweet. Thank you, Devin. Thank you so much. And anybody that super chats, PayPal's, tip jars me, I write it down. Y'all have to make sure I have your address, which I have Devin's. But if you want a thank you print or art cards or something like that, that I give away every month, you have to let me know your address if I don't have it, because I can't send it in the air, right? But I have Devin's. Thank you so much, Devin. Very sweet, very kind, thoughtful. Oh, I'm glad you did, Julie. Julie said she had great fun. I hope y'all did. So this is what the boxes look like. There's the marker box and the pencil box, and there is also Crayola crayons in the color of the world. They have the crayons, right? So thank you, Xander, for sending these to me for my birthday, and I wanted to test them out. I hope I did your testing justice, Xandra. So you just got to keep layering, but again, don't make it too, leave highlights. And if you're not sure where highlights would be, or especially if a darker skin or a skin that you're not used to working with, then what you want to do is look up some references. All right, I'm going to give her a little bit more shadow on her cheek here. You want to look up references and see different colors of skin in different light, because it depends on where the light's hitting it too, right? It's going to be different depending on where the light's hitting. And that's true of any color skin. But you want to make sure and have highlights. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Lady True North and Chatelaine. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Jan. Thank you, Lady Jan and Mr. Bear. I'm writing it down. Thank you so much. Happy Hobbit birthday. And thank you, Chatelaine. Thank you. Sorry I didn't make last week. Oh, thank you so much for the 15 pounds. Thank you so much, Chatelaine. And again, I write it down, and I'm going to make a print for the first. It'll all go out the first week of March. So I do the first week of the following month. Thank yous. Okay. So sometimes it seems like it's a while, but it is the first week of the next month. That way I can get everybody in that month. And yeah. So thank you to you two. Thank you so much. Is the Hobbit's birthday in February? I don't know when the Hobbit's birthday. It's been so long since I read it, Lady Jan. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys so much. All right. So let's just, my cat's back up here bugging me now. Oh, thank you, Rebecca. I had a wonderful morning. Thank you. You got your art. Oh, you got your art card today. Yeah, that would have been from last month, Chatelaine. Yeah, that would have been from last month. So if you supported my channel in January, the first week of February, I sent out the art cards. That was the thank you for the January. So now anybody that supports the channel in February will get one the first week of March. Oh, thanks, Devin. And by the way, guys, if y'all missed it, we Janet and I had Devin. And Janet, if you're still here, I need to ask you something. While you're here with everybody, Devin was our guest on Janet and I's guest show that we try to do every now and then when anybody volunteers, or we can pull anybody in. But Janet and I want to do, so y'all know there was the journaling by 5. Janet, are you still here? Janet and I want to do the journaling by 5, where you take the 20 pieces of paper. Well, you can do it in a book too, but Janet and I will do it on paper. That's how I did the last one with Shannon Green back 8 years ago. I don't know how many years ago it was. But anyway, I did the journaling by 5 way back with Shannon. And then what I did, I cut them all up into art cards. And I think that's what I'm going to do again. So if Janet and I do a journaling by 5 one Thursday, who would like to watch that? Who wants to watch a, oh, let's see, Hobbit gives, oh, okay. Okay. I couldn't remember your birthday. Okay. Oh, is today your birthday, Jan? Oh my gosh. Well, happy birthday, girl. Happy birthday. I didn't have you written down. Happy birthday. So everybody tell Lady True North Jan happy birthday. Okay. Thank you, Jan. Well, thank you for giving both ways. So Janet and I want to do a journaling by 5 on a Thursday. And yeah, everybody's telling happy birthday to Lady Jan. I'm not going to ask you how old you are because I don't want anybody asking me how old I am. Great Hobbit birthday, lady. Yeah. Hi, some big jerk. How you doing? So, yeah. So Jan and I are going to do a journaling by 5 where we you have like 5 minutes to put paint on all the papers. Then you have 5 minutes. I have it written down, so I can't remember all the steps. Then you have 5 minutes to put a mark, 5 minutes for collage, 5 minutes for a word or something like that. So I have them all written down. So anyway, Jan and I are going to do it. 39 and holding, lady Jane. That's Lady True North Jan said 39 and some months. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Trish. I appreciate that. I try to tell y'all everything I know. I try to show y'all everything I know. Is there anything, well, while I have y'all for the next couple minutes, is there anything you would like me to do that I either don't do that often? You tell me what you would like. Oh, you too, Xander. Xander, keep me posted on your health and all that. Okay? Let me know how that goes. Thank you, Carla. Oh, and happy birthday to Lady Jan. Chatelaine says, I was old last month. Okay. Miss Lulu is saying happy birthday to Lady Jan. I'm going to try to go over here to my picture because I took a picture of the journaling by 5 list. You're actually almost 39, some big jerk. Nature journal. Okay, let me write this down. Yeah, because I haven't worked, it's been winter, I haven't really gone out and done any nature journaling. I'm just going to be honest. So maybe next month or the next month after, next in spring. All right, so nature journal. Thanks, Sandra. Thanks, Gracie. Let me go over here to my photos and see. I took a picture of the journaling by 5 list, but I'm not sure I can put my finger right on it when I find it. I'm probably not going to be able to find it right off the bat. I took a screenshot of it or something. So I have a picture of it, but I don't have it handy. Don't have it handy. But anyway, so we want to do that. Okay. All right. That's all right. Got to go to those meetings. I get it. Let's see. Wow, you have 13 siblings, Judy? Bye, Dot. Thank you for stopping in. Let's see. Elaine, Michelle. Who else am I missing? I'm trying to see if there's any other. Of course, yeah, I know I need to get back to my abandoned books too. I need to do one at least one a month in the abandoned books. I'm trying to see if there's any. Well, I do journals, Jonica. What kind of journals would you like? Because I have like 20 different kinds of journals. What kind of journal? Missy Lou said journaling. Again, guys, I have, like Michelle said, nature journals. What kind of journal? Because seriously, got I got a lot of journals. Portraits. Boney, the thing about portraits is, one, if it's a commission portrait, I don't really like to do them on stream because I like the person that commissioned me to be the first one to see it. Sometimes, I'll pick a random pet or a random person off of Instagram, like I did the one, A Faithful Mess. I just picked her off Instagram because I loved her smile. But for the most part, portraits, if it's a commission portrait, I like the person that commissioned me to see it first. So the only portraits I really do are those where I just pick one. The other thing about portraits is they take a long time. I cannot get one done in a stream time. You know what I mean? Well, I'm kind of doing color books today, Michelle. Yeah, I'm kind of doing color books today. Let's see. Do you do Victorian old romance and like you mean like you mean like in an art journal, Miss Lulu, like Victorian stuff? Well, let me show you my and I know I've shown you, everybody here's probably seen these before, but I'll just give you an example of some specific themes here. Like I'll just pull, well, I got three. Let me do these three. So I buy these certain kind of papers from Zandra, the scrap, what is it? What is it? Something Tyria, not scrap Tyria. What are they called? Anyway, they're from Italy. And I buy her papers and I make ephemera books from them. So like, for instance, let me back out. So like here is my Asian themed one. And what I do is I make these out of poster board. So I cut them down, I make them out of poster board. So if I wanted to do, say, a Victorian lace type, I'll write that down. Victorian, because I'm sure I have some Victorian. How about Victorian lace steampunk? Because I do want to do a steampunk one of these. Okay. Oh, thanks, Cat and Payson. Good morning, by the way. So Stamperia. Yes. Thank you, Tricia. Stamperia. And so I could do a Victorian lace steampunk one like this. So what they are is made out of poster board. And let me tell you a size here. Let's get over. So they are approximately 10.5 by 14. Okay. About 10.5 by 14. And so here's the back of this one. Oh, I got it upside down. Let's see. This is the front. Sorry, guys. I have it upside down. So yeah, I could do a steampunk Victorian lace one. Would that be good? I wrote it down, Miss Lulu. All right. So and all these right here, these are napkins that I took the napkins apart, glued them down, and then cut them out. Right. So these are napkins, but don't try to, you want to paste them on something else and then cut them out. So they're on like cardstock. Right. So, and then here's one of the little paper clip things there. So there's the front and here's the back. So, and then I keep my ephemera that go with that theme in there. So let me show you what's in this one. It sounds fab to do that. How do you do baby hairs? Baby hairs? You mean like like here? Did y'all, I showed it here. You mean like this? Little baby hairs? I usually use Posca. Do a Posca pen, a thin Posca, and do the little baby hairs, and then you can go back over them with pencil or marker, if that's what you're asking. Let's see, Misty, you might YouTube Steampunk Tuesday. You might YouTube steampunk. I'm not sure what you're asking me to do, Lady Jan. I'm not sure what you're asking me to do. Okay, let me go ahead and flip through. So let me move my pencils over here. I'm still working on my little girls here. And so this one is all, this came out of the little pocket. I have a little pocket here. And then I had them all paper clipped together. There we go. So I put my, this has got some of that ribbon here, that rose ribbon. I made pockets. The pockets are made out of napkins and different papers. So there's pockets. See all the different pockets here, tags, little envelopes, little vellum envelopes. Anything that's in my Asian themed ephemera. Not everything. Obviously, this is not, I've got a bag full of Asian ephemera, but I just want to show you how you can make something to collect it in. And then I make a window in all the different books. Okay. And all this, I painted this to make it look like gold wood. And then all this is dots of the liquid pearls. Okay. So then you got the window on both sides, and I did just a little branch with gold. And so anything you see that's shiny, glittery, it's stickles. It's stickles that I use. So here's one of the Stamperia papers right here. The little rosettes, washi tape. If you use washi tape, glue the washi tape. Don't just stick the washi tape. Don't trust it. And then just different things. Here's another bookmark and a little, just a little bit of everything. But I'm not sure what you want me to do with that, Chatelaine. I'm not sure what you want me to do. You mean just watch it? I'm not sure what you want me to do. Okay. So then here's the next one. And again, here's some different papers that have been painty papered and gold on it. And then again, different things here that are in the pockets. These are all stamps those are Patty Tolly Parish, I'm pretty sure. Patty Tolly Parish stamp there. There's a dragonfly from the paper. Okay. Amy, we're doing a swap right now with art cards. They're not ATCs. They're not artist trading cards. They're not 2.5 by 3.5. They're 3 by 4. If you go look in my community tab, Amy, you still could have time to get me 3 cards. Only 3 cards. You only have to send 3 cards to be in the swap. You have to get them to me by the 24th. Okay? And then here is the back. So this was my Asian themed one. Then I had this one and I'm not sure what I really want to call this one, but it was the Stamperia papers. I forget the name of the papers, but it had space and woodland. So it had like Alaska and space. So I kind of did this mountain look out of a different paper here. And then I went over it and just made it look, and then space. And again, it's pop dotted up, so it's dimensional. But this is a Stamperia one paper. And again, here it's space and the woodland creatures. So, and again, some of it's coming out of the little pockets. And I just added some other little stickers and animals and butterflies. And of course, that's all painted in the background. The background's all painted. Oh, thank you, Abigail. Then here's the window here. So window, it goes over this way, and this is all just painted. A little moon and stars. So did it all in purples and unicorns. Yeah, so I think so, Boney. I think it's an awesome way to do paper collection, and you can make more pockets, right? Um, you can put more pockets and more, 2 or 3 pockets on a page. You can make more pages. See, like this one, look at all the pockets I got here. This one, this one. So, lots of pockets and, tuck ins, and, you can do a lot of different things with it. So, and then here's the back of this one. And then the last one, which is my favorite, is the Leonardo da Vinci one. So here's my Leonardo da Vinci one. Has a faux book cover, and I had these little metal pieces, a little metal journey, a little metal compass here, and then these are paper hinges, and I put metal brads on them. And let's move this over here. Okay, and then here's the back. There's the back of the Leonardo, and it's got his little name tab right here. Oh, graphic for I love graphic 45. I love graphic 45 and basic gray were two of my favorites back, and basic gray is even older than graphic 45, I think. But graphic 45 is still around, I'm pretty sure, Boney. Okay, so this one's my Leonardo da Vinci one. So here we open this up, and there's pockets. These are napkins that have been glued onto cardstock, right? And I've just added gold around it. I wanted it kind of like a messy kind of look, because I wanted to look kind of vintagey, right? And so just different little postcards, little tags, little tabs. So there's Leonardo, and it's some steampunk. So I got some little wheels and gears and clocks. Okay, and some more tags. And so yeah, then I put Mona in the frame there. There's Mona in the frame. Okay, you switch this over, and again, the back is all painted black, stencils, copper. All these are pearl. The liquid pearls, this is bumpy. This is all liquid pearls, right? And then this is just some of that gold leaf trim, little keyhole and flowers, a little bit of lace on Mona, a little mirror. There's a little mirror under Mona. Okay. I don't know if I've seen the graphic 45 Lost in Paradise. I'm not sure if I've seen that one, Abigail, but I don't keep up with the scrapbook papers anymore. I see people using them, and that's the only way I see them, is if people are using them. Okay, so then we turn the page again. There's some black lace there and there. Okay, and then we turn this, and then here's some faux leather-like pockets and more steampunk. And then here's the Last Supper. I put it in 2 different windows. So these open and close, by the way. I have them pinned, but these open and close. So you have half the Last Supper on this side and the other one on this side. And again, these doors open and close like that. And then I just have different pieces out of his sketchbooks, and a shell because of the shape. And let's see, just more out of his sketchbooks. Here's one. This is one of the papers that I used, the Codex Leonardo. This was a Ciao Bella. And then the other one that I think I used was a Stamperia. So I just kept the labels there. Then these are actual metal brads. Those are metal brads on the pockets. So you can make as many pockets as you want, right? And then the next one, again, some of my little tags are falling out here. There we go. So here's this one, some of his paintings up here. And then this was how I did a video on how I did faux wood, because this one has the faux wood on the background. So I did a little demo. So I just kept that in here as a demo. Then I have these little books here. And what I did is I added parchment to them, crumpled up. I wrinkled up the parchment and inked the parchment. And so these open up like this. So I made two of these. There's Leonardo sketchbooks, and then these fold in, fold up. So they're like a little book. And then I just put a little paper clip on that. I made two of those. So they're just little, you open this up, then you open this up like this. And you could write in it. You do whatever you want. You know, I'm all about sharing the ideas with you guys. So there's that, and watches and clocks and pieces of his sketchbook. And then these are napkins right here. This is olives. So I figured, you know, Italy and olives. So anyway, I use those. And then these open up like this to have more of Leonardo's sketchbooks in there. And then these were just off of the package, the Leonardo Codex pack of paper. I just used that as, you know, pockets right here, right? So there's that. Okay. And then I think that's it in these. And I have little tabs, you know, like this sticks out. The little tabs stick out. And so there's the three that I've made themed wise. So I brought all this out to say I could do a Victorian lace steampunk one like this, you know. But anyway, let's see what else do we need. Let me see if I can get these back up on my shelf without tearing them up. There we go. All right. So any other questions or comments or anything else y'all like to see me do or work on in the future? Because I love it when y'all tell me what you'd like us to do, right? Because I've been doing this for 10 years. I don't run out of ideas, but if there's something that interests you, then I want to be able to do it for you. And talk about it and show it, and we all discuss it, and, you know, try different things. Oh, sorry, Kate. Oh my gosh. While Kate's here, if y'all don't follow Kate the Skate, go watch her last video where she showed how she packaged up. Was it 175? 175, I think. Brown bags for her art students for art supply. She speeded up her video and showed how she distributed supplies, how she poured out ink and paint. It's so good. I love that video, Kate. It was such a good video. So if y'all haven't seen Kate's, I don't know if it's her last one. If it's not her last one, it's like recent, like the last one or two. And she shows how she puts all her art supplies out to hand out to the kids. Yeah, she said 175. It's amazing. It is really amazing what she did. And watching her do it, speed it up, it's like, oh my gosh. I know, right, Trish? You saw it? Did you see it? I guess you did. Oh my gosh, you had 3 gallons of gold. And I love the way you package that up. How you poured it out, I'm not going to say. Y'all have to go watch how she did it. Oh, thanks, Carla. That's sweet. Well, I like to show y'all things. You know, I like to do different things so that you all, you know, because I know not everybody likes coloring, not everybody likes journaling. You know, some people like when I draw the animals. Some people like the abandoned books or collage. And next week, I'm going to do the collage with y'all's things that y'all sent in. So next week will probably be a collage week with the fodder that you guys have sent in to me. So the more layers I'm putting, the softer her skin is getting. Can y'all see that? I don't know who's messaging me out. It's not to me. No, it's not Ubster or something. But don't bear down. You don't want to bear down. Let me zoom back in for just a minute here while I work on this for a second more. Because Hubster's going to be home for lunch in just a minute. And I got to get over to Hobby Lobby and see if there's anything on clearance. I don't know. So, but you want to, I mean, it's better to do 20 layers very softly than 3 where you bear down, because you're not going to get that soft blend if you bear down with your color pencils. And I'm trying to do the best I can with the Crayola ones here. I'm used to my Prismacolors, which blend very easily. But she's coming along. See, don't you think she's looking pretty good? You just got to do it softly. And because we started out with the base of watered down markers, there's little areas where it looks like more like watercolor than a smooth pencil blend. But with the pencils, you can go over the watercolor of the water markers and blend it out, right? But you want to take your time, so it's not a wax buildup. All right. Well, I guess I'm going to head out, guys. I hope y'all have enjoyed this and seen some Crayola markers and pencils of colors of the world. We swatched them and tested them, if y'all missed it. Thank you, Elaine, Chatelaine. Oh, thanks, Ashley. And yeah, and I will get all these mailed out to you guys. Let's see, what day is today? Wednesday. Probably Friday. I'll probably run down the post office Friday. I'll get all the girls that you guys won, the 5 of you. I'll get those in the post office by Friday. So, okay, guys. Well, y'all have a blessed day. Leave in the comments if you're watching the video. Comments really help the channel. I know we don't get a lot of comments here because everybody comments. Everybody comments in the comments, right? But it really helps the channel if you leave a comment. Just say thanks, I like your show. Or better is tell me something you would like to see me do. You want me to draw more animals? You want me to do whatever it is you want me to do. Put it in the comments because that really helps the channel. Plus a thumbs up, or thumbs down. It counts as a view. So thanks, everybody. Y'all have a blessed day, and we will see you later. Bye-bye.